top, corner store stop. You take the truth and twist it slow. Welcome to the Lavar Walker Show. This that Lavar Walker Show, where the real ones talk and the wild thoughts go. We laugh, we cry, yeah, we let it roll. Healing through a joke and a story for the soul. This that Lavar Walker Show. Turn it up loud, let the whole block know. From pain to punchlines, watch the wisdom glow. Yeah, this that Lavar Walker Show. Oh yeah, you turn scars into skits, old wounds into bits. Every call in, every friend feels like Sunday once again. From the grind to the glow up, glass half empty, you pour more up. You take the weight we hold below and lift it on the Lavar Walker Show. This that Lavar Walker Show, where the real ones talk and the wild thoughts go. We laugh, we cry, yeah, we let it roll. Healing through a joke and a story for the soul. This that Lavar Walker Show. Turn it up loud, let the whole block know. From pain to punchlines, watch the wisdom glow. Yeah, this that Lavar Walker Show. Hey, some days heavy, some days light. You still find a way to make it feel alright. When the world's too loud, when the bill's too high, I press play.
And we are back. What's going on? Welcome back to another episode of the greatest show on the face of the earth. We are here at the Lavar Walker Show podcast. It is good to have all my family and friends back together again as we gather with a couple of things to talk about. I know people are still up in arms. This is about day 4, day 5 of people up in arms about the Kevin Hart roast. I never knew that we were just so soft as a people and so sensitive in the community. It's somewhat disgusting to me. Everybody was roasted, from George Floyd to Charlie Kirk, and it's like, get over it. If we can listen to these horrific rap lyrics about us destroying and slaughtering one another, we should not draw the line at a George Floyd joke inside of a roast. I do not care. And if you feel some kind of way about what I said or you think I'm a coon, just unfollow. Get the fuck out of here. But anyway, welcome back, man. We got a lot to cover today. I want to go over the brother Sean Gaithright. He was one of the deleters in the Julio Foolio deletion. He grew up in a good home. Has a nice grade of hair, he looked like one of the DeBarges, but he chose a bad path in life. And, let people know and let these kids know, this is this music, and that's what I talk about. Like, people in the community are up in arms about those jokes on that roast and not up in arms about the music that these kids are listening to. And they're going out to commit horrific crimes only to lead them to either death or life in the penitentiary. And it's just not being talked about enough. So let's be outraged at those things that really, really, truly affect the community. But let's get into this. So this young man, and I got it pulled up here. We're going to go over this, take a look at this. Let me rewind it. This is a young man in court in his turtleneck. And right now he's on trial, and pretty much he's getting life in jail. So he's getting life in jail, and right now he's fighting to either get life in jail or the death penalty. So he's stuck between an absolute rock and a hard place. But this is the young man as he talks. He didn't talk like this when he had the AR-15 in his hand and when he ran down on Julio Foolio. But this is him talking.
I just want to address the court today, and, you know, I'm not here to dispute anything. I'm just here to be a man and take responsibility and express my feelings about what is, you know, this whole situation. You know, that's what I plan on doing.
Okay. And how do you feel? What?
I feel very remorseful, you know. This is a terrible situation. It's been a traumatic experience. You know, to the victim's family, you know, I want to send my deepest condolences, and you know, I understand that it's hard losing a child, a best friend, a brother, a cousin, and for that I just cannot say sorry enough, you know. I feel terrible about the situation, but I'm a firm believer that God can use anything for good that the devil wanted for bad. And so I am grateful for the people I've met, for the lessons that I've learned, for just this experience in general, because it's one that I'll never forget. And it's
Oh, we know you'll never forget it because you go spend the rest of your natural life in jail, in the penitentiary. And let this be a lesson to the children, right? Like, with all this street shit and just nonsense. And trust me, when I tell you this young man was clearly manipulated by these horrific rap lyrics and all that street music, which has done more harm to our community and put more black bodies in the ground than a comedian at a roast. Just remember that. I want y'all to, you know, listen.
going to shape the rest of my life.
Sounds like there's that saying. It's kind of cheesy, but you make lemons out of lemonade or whatever. Make
Lemonade out of lemons.
That's good. I heard LeVar ride bikes with no seat. I do. I'm gay, nigga. You didn't know I was gay? What the fuck? This nigga.
Somehow, I obviously don't make lemonade, but it sounds to me like you are going to try and make the best of a bad situation. Does that sound about right?
Of course.
And are you going to continue to do that?
Of course. I'm going to try to, you know, continue a humble life.
Nigga, you about to be a woman. This nigga's about to be a woman in the penitentiary. Let me tell you how this gonna happen. When this young man goes to jail for the rest of his life, you know, and they're not gonna just take it from him, right? They gonna mack him down in the joint. It's gonna be one of them old school cats. Hey, it's gonna be all right. Hey, you gonna get a lot of it. It's gonna be all right. I got you a honey bun. You want this honey bun? And he gonna fall for the honey bun. He gonna think he got a friend. And it's a matter of time. Because this boy is clearly not ready to go to the penitentiary. You can look, he got the turtleneck on. Listen, they gonna take his ass. It's a wrap.
Righteous life, you know, try to do the right things at all times, and, you know.
Will you apprise yourself? We've heard about some, courses.
You know, if I'm him, I'm not doing all this. Like, bro, you got the rest of your life in jail. I'm talking all kind of shit. I'm trying to get the death penalty. I'm just gonna be honest. I take me the fuck out, cause it's over. You're never gonna see parole, nothing, bro.
And programs and things that you can get involved with to stay busy in prison. Is that something that you plan to do?
Yeah, so hearing Raul's testimony was, the first glimpse that I have of, what
I think the prisoners they gonna be fighting over this nigga in jail.
prison it could be like. I want to stay as busy as possible, stay away from bad apples.
Oh, you gonna be busy. You gonna be busy.
I want to keep a job, get into programs, try to get into any vocational things I can do, try to keep my.
This nigga act like he going to college. He talking like he going to college, man.
Record clean to go to the best incentivized things and have visits with my family, and I just want to just stay out the way, you know. Just want to make everything.
Oh, you gonna stay out the way. You gonna stay out the way. It's a nigga. Them niggas in jail looking at this nigga now. I don't know what jail he going to. Well, there's somebody. That's mine right there. That's mine. He for me. This is fucked
Peaceful
up.
as can be.
Oh, this is so sad. But this is unfortunately life. Life consists of consequences. The young man got to pay the cost. You got to pay the price, man. It's too late. It's too late.
Age, physical abilities, things like that.
And look at this. Now this is like
Based on Mr.
I couldn't do this. Now look at this. This is him on the stand. Boy,
Based on Mr. Gaithright's age, physical abilities, things like that, do you think that the prison would benefit from him in a work capacity if he were sentenced to life without parole?
I say yes, with my experience, not only just in classification, but as former warden and even as a jail administrator. He's someone that's young, he's healthy. In reality, we need that labor, we need that sweat equity, and we will put him out there to work because we do have an aging prison population, jail administration, we have that. So we put these young individuals to work and get some sweat equity out of them.
This nigga is about to be a slave. I mean, this is so dark. This looks like something from the early 1600s. Like they just auctioned him off to be a slave in Florida. Let me tell you something. If there are any children, well, I'm sure there ain't no children, but if there are any young people that see this, please, please, I beg of you, let this be a lesson. Let this be a lesson.
Since they are young and actually can do the work.
And then we talk about life without parole and death row, but for our jurors' education, in Florida, what does a life sentence without parole mean?
A life sentence in the Florida Department of Corrections means from the minute they're brought in, they're assigned an inmate number. He will be assigned an inmate number, and when he dies and leaves in a body bag, he will still have that inmate number. An inmate serving life will never, ever get out. There is no parole in the state of Florida, and they're not ever allowed outside the razor wire and the fence of a secured facility.
Woo! Whoa! Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Look at now. This is when I guess he's just not realizing how bad he done fucked up. Did you hear that? Let's go back. And this is painful for me to roast him like this because, you know what I mean, my son is light-skinned and shit. Boy could be my son. Let me see. Just listen to that. Do you know how dark that just sounded?
The fence.
Let's go back. Look at this.
Inmate number. He will be assigned an inmate number, and when he dies and leaves in a body bag, he will still have that inmate number. An inmate serving life will never, ever get out. There is no parole in the state of Florida, and they're not ever allowed outside the razor wire and the fence of a secured facility.
So the only way that an inmate serving life without parole would leave is when they die by natural causes.
Man, the good thing he didn't get double life. Because that mean if he died, they get come reincarnated. They had to take him back again. This is so tragic. And I'm doing this as a lesson. And this is why, too, I think as a community, we need to be more mad at a lot of these lyrics and this music and this demonic-ass music these children are listening to, where they become brainwashed. And even though this guy is from a good home, this is the route he decided to take, only to be cool. He just wanted to be cool. He wanted to fit in. Because a lot of times, like, they have light-skin complex and shit, and they want to be, like, so real, bro. You know what I mean?
Convinced this were you remorseful?
Let me see. What up, Jay Stu? I see you. Let's take a look. That is the lawyer breaking him back down.
Were you remorseful as you were running back with that AR-15 in your hands?
Like I said, I try to remember nothing from that night.
Was it traumatic to you as you went back to the car with that AR-15?
I'm going to be honest with y'all. If I committed this type of violence, you know what I mean, and they got me on a life sentence, you've clearly lost. So I'm not about to sound remorseful in any type of way. I just want to be taken out as quickly as possible.
15, was it still smoking? Was it still warm in your hands from firing it?
Sustain the objection.
Were you feeling remorse as you were getting back into the Impala?
Like I said, I just try to focus on today and moving forward.
You dropped the Impala, the one that had all of these shooters in it, the one that was utilized in this murder, that was such a vital cog in this plan. You dropped it at your grandmother's house in Auburndale, didn't you?
I'm here to testify about today.
Are you going to answer that question, or are you going to avoid it? Because that's not what I asked what you were doing here today. I think we all understand what you're here to do today, what you're testifying about. I'm asking you specifically about your remorse. Were you remorseful when you dropped that car off and left it at your grandmother's house in Auburndale?
I did go to my grandmother's house.
Were you feeling remorse when you hugged her and got into the 4Runner and left her with the Impala after you wiped it down?
Sir, I'm just telling you that today I would like to express my remorse to the family and to the court.
I understand what you're trying to do today. I'm asking you, since you're trying to convince this jury that you're remorseful, were you feeling remorse that next day or later that day?
I don't remember these days in detail, how I was feeling, what I was thinking.
What about later that night when you went to Orlando? Were you feeling remorse when you were out partying at Club Parlay, celebrating what you had done that day?
That was my sister's birthday party.
What did you feel any remorse while you were drinking Don Julio tequila and putting that in your video and throwing gang signs?
I'm here to testify about today, sir. We've all seen the evidence. We've all reviewed.
See, that's when I just turn up and say, hell no, I'm glad I took him out. You know what I mean? You might as well just go on and just die with your boots on at this point. You know, because nothing you say is going to get you out of the system, out of the situation. So you might as well just go down, man, in the ball of flames. Because being nice like this, I know he got his turtleneck on with his waves, got a fresh cut. This is not reducing any of this time.
Mr. Chance, it's not time for you now to make speeches. You've politely answered your counsel's questions. Can you not answer the state's questions? Is there something about my question you don't understand?
I was getting to.
I'm sorry, Mr. Gaithright. I called you Mr. Chance. Excuse me.
I was getting to my answer. Like I said, I've seen all the evidence.
Well, we've all seen all the evidence.
Yes,
right?
sir. That's true.
And after all that evidence came in, and this jury based their true verdict on that, convicting you, now you're taking accountability? Is that correct?
Sustain the objection.
Lord have mercy. Oh, this young man just threw it all away, bro. This is sad. This has to be a cautionary tale. And I would hope and pray that this young man, the youth need to go see this boy. If you got a child that's doing wrong, they need to go talk to this boy and let this boy tell him, like, bruh, this is not what you want. This is not what you want. Because when I tell you, they don't play that shit in Florida, boy. They have a whole, the Florida prison system, man, something different. Because I know they got the for-profit prisons. Bro about to be a slave. It's sad, man.
Were you
And I'm looking at the shootout. I don't know if I could show it on here, but it's sad. It's sad what they did, man. It's very, very sad. Yeah, I want to show y'all something too. How he grew up. Let me see if they got that for me.
And I'm going to show you 4.
I don't like. What's the purpose of this? What is the purpose of this? Like, how do you? Like, look at this. You can find this stuff on YouTube, bro. It's all on YouTube.
And I'm going to show you 4G. This looks like maybe a holiday.
Yeah, that was Thanksgiving.
Look at this boy as a child. Look at that. This boy could literally be my son. Look at that. Look at that. That boy wasn't never built for this shit. That boy wasn't never built for this life, for this horrible, horrific decision. This is about trying to fit in, trying to be cool. And I know, like, you grew up in a community, certain communities and shit, like, you try to fit in, you like a circle trying to fit into a square cube, or a square trying to fit into a circle, and he crashed out, man.
Living at my grandma's house.
What makes you giggle?
Just the fact that he used to do stuff like this with me, like he wouldn't do this for anybody else. He wouldn't sit here and pose like that or just be silly. We call it the white girl pose.
This nigga about to be a baddie in jail. Shit.
Looks like he's reading to a baby that probably isn't old enough to carry yet, huh?
Yeah. Aww.
How would he help you with your baby?
Like if I needed to take a shower or like get something to eat, he would just hold them for me and just let me do what I had to do, and I would come back whenever I was finished.
You said that you've always been with your brother since, he was born, and you guys moved around a lot together.
Yes.
How's it been without having him around to help you?
It's been hard. Being a mom, I don't really think about it as much as I know I feel it, just because I'm always doing something to take care of the kids. But like when I sit back and I really think about...
The crazy thing is this boy grew up in a good home. That's the crazy part. He grew up in a good home. You can see he's a loving kid. But I would love to get under the hood to see where did it unravel? Where?
When I think about what's going on,
Okay.
I just miss my brother.
Will you, do you still maintain a relationship today?
Mm-hmm.
You're able to talk to him and communicate?
Yep.
And will you continue to do that?
Of course.
And hopefully in whatever way possible, could he still be involved in your kids' lives and be an uncle?
Of course.
You have a moment?
Yes.
I'll pass the witness.
Okay. Questions?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is so sad. Like, bruh, what the fuck? Why? Why? Just why? What was the goal in eliminating this young man? Like, why? I think the young man, Julio Foolio, had peed on a grave or something, and they came back to get vengeance. But this is unreal. This is unreal. Don't cry now, bruh. Shit. And this is why you kids, you gotta be crying like this when you pull that pistol out. When you get ready to go on that mission. This is how you have to be thinking. Because then people gonna come get you. They coming. We live in society is so technologically advanced. AI is watching. It's a camera everywhere. People got cameras in glasses, cameras on Teslas, cameras everywhere, bro. Flock cams on the highway. You're not beating this shit, man. It's just not gonna happen. I hate this for the young man. However, this is just what it is. This is what it is, y'all.
Your daughter.
Lorna Allen.
Now he's got his grandmama up there. She pleading for this boy's life. Lord have mercy.
Lorna Allen. Lorna Allen. Last name Allen.
And Miss Allen, just make sure you speak up into that microphone, okay, so everybody can hear you and the court reporter can take down everything that you're saying.
Okay.
What is your relationship to Sean Gaithright, ma'am?
He's my grandson.
Okay. Are you his mother? Is your daughter? I assume.
Yes, she is.
And were you involved? We've heard a couple stories. Were you involved in Mr. Gaithright's upbringing at all?
Yes, during visits and when he was younger, when he was maybe a toddler, he spent a couple months with Lorna Allen. Lorna Allen. Last name Allen.
And Miss Allen, just make sure you speak up into that microphone, okay, so everybody can hear you and the court reporter can take down everything that you're saying.
Okay.
What is your relationship to Sean Gaithright, ma'am?
He's my grandson.
Okay. Are you his mother? Is your daughter? I assume.
Yes, she is.
And were you involved? We've heard a couple stories. Were you involved in Mr. Gaithright's upbringing at all?
Yes, during visits and when he was younger, when he was maybe a toddler, he spent a couple months with Lorna Allen.
Poor grandmama, man. Damn. This is the saddest shit. It's so sad. It's so sad. These kids got to learn. He probably would have got away with it if he was in like Chicago or Florida. I mean, Chicago or California. He probably would have got away. It's just unreal, man. It's unreal. Sean Gaithright. Ooh, when he get in that cell and have to begin his life. Well, he's a young and strong boy. I don't believe we should be put to death. We could put him out there in the fields. If we could put him out there, since we have an aging prison population, we could definitely use him on the chain gang for labor for the rest of his natural life. That boy's got good teeth on him. He got good back. We can definitely use him out there in that hot-ass Florida sun, bro. I mean, I would not want life. Don't give me life. Take my ass out. Take me out. No, I'm cool. I'm cool on that, bro. Oh my God. Look at this. Let's go over this. Okay. That was very sad, but we about to transition, and right now we're going to just go through some topics here. There's some topics that I see and I find interesting. And also, too, guys, if any of y'all live in Texas, I'm going to be at the Arlington Improv next weekend. That'll be Memorial Day weekend from the 22nd to the 24th. So you can get those tickets right at levarwalker.me. But let's visit this, and I'll probably do a video on this later on. But this woman, I have my baby in less than 3 months, and this pregnancy, I decided to step up as a woman. I didn't know who the father of my child would be. So instead of worrying about the gender, I invited both of the men I've been sleeping with so they could meet each other to figure out who the dad will be when I have my baby. We are getting blood work done, and both of them are okay with it. I'm team red, but my family team blue. What the fuck? This is a whole Tyler Perry movie come to life right here. So Zaya Valor, I had my baby last 3 months. This is this pregnancy. So she doesn't know who the baby daddy is. And I'm guessing both of them nutted in her. And I guess they have to look each other in the eyes to figure it out. This is unreal. Definitely a Tubi movie. Shout out Miss Rena Spencer. But this is where we're at right now. And I mean, this is taking hoeing just to another level. This takes the cake. So good luck to those men. I don't know if they're going to fight over who the daddy is or what. I don't know if you do a dance. But that's a hell of a reveal to find out who the baby will be or who is the father of the child. Is there a possibility that both men could father the child? Maybe some of the DNA can mix and... No. Okay. Wow. That's where we are. That's where we are. It's hard out here in these streets. A lot of my homies tell me that too, man. It's bad out here, LeVar. It's bad out in these streets, man. So after the chef tried to ruin Stephon Diggs' life, she's back out in the streets. This is the chef that tried to destroy Stephon Diggs, who made those accusations. Now she's back out here.
Pull it out and lick it. My baby girl so...
I ain't gonna lie, somebody pulling up on Chef. Let's keep it a bean. Somebody pulling up on Chef. Trust me, she's about to get somebody else.
So all the ladies repeat after me, cause it's the G code.
Oh yeah, somebody gonna pull up on Chef. Somebody's pulling up. I'm taking the music out so we can see as Chef dances. I mean, this was this nigga Chef, bro. Definite trap, but niggas about to fall all in that trap. I can tell you that right now. We gotta call this for what it is. I'm not about to sit here and talk tough. But yeah, Chef will be back out here. Chef is back outside, and they going. They definitely going. And you know who's gonna go? Another NFL player. Another NFL. The nigga probably holding the camera right now. Let's call it for what it is, guys. Did you say she doing all that with Stephon hit her? But they say he didn't hit her. They say this woman lied on that man. But she back outside. She's selling food and coochie. Y'all let me know if y'all enjoying this. Let me know if y'all enjoying this, please. I appreciate y'all guys pulling up on me as y'all always do. Here is Neo with his ladies. This is Neo with his girlfriends. They arriving somewhere, all three of them.
Welcome.
That shit got to be exhausting, bro. Shout out to Neo, but that shit got to be exhausting. I don't envy this shit at all. Like, bro, you got 3 homeless women. These are dependents, bro.
Neo, welcome, sir. Happy.
Neo lives a I don't know if it's a polyamorous life, right? But yes, he has 3 girlfriends and they are all together as one big family. And the shit is weird. Like, you know, as a man that's been married or whatever, it's enough dealing with one woman, but 3 of them, bro. To be in a house with 3 women, nigga, that's a reality TV show, bro.
Monsieur in Paris, you're the best. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Enjoy, Neo.
That's fake love right there. You see that? That's fake love. When niggas do all that, you see how they look at this. This fake love, man. This is the fake shit to be a brother. He going, bruh, you know, oh my God, brother, it's so good to see you, brother. Brother, I am here for you. Anything you need. This is love. This is love.
Enjoy, Neo. Love your music, Neo. The show was amazing in Paris with that.
Nah, bro, that shit exhausting. Ain't no fucking way. I'm about to be sitting up with 3 hoes, and he gotta spend all the money. Fuck that. That's an exhausting life. I'm getting sleepy thinking about that shit, bro. Ain't no way. But shout out to Neo, though. Neo's a very nice guy. I met Neo when I did the first Heartbeat weekend with Kevin Hart. Me, Neo, Trey Songz. That's when I was on fire. I was in the, you know, kind of in the industry, but not in the industry. You know what I mean? I was winning the competitions. It was back when talent meant something. That was pre-internet, kind of pre-internet. Internet just started bubbling. That happened maybe 2013, 2014. And then the internet took over. No, I feel you, bro. I think, yeah, he got it, but that shit looks exhausting, my nigga. Like, I'm cool. Y'all can have that life. They all need something all the time. Then they probably all their periods got to be syncing up together if they all live together in one house. You know, women, they all on their cycle together. And then what kind of low self-esteem woman do you have to be to live that lifestyle? That's some serious low self-esteem and daddy issues going on. Just for you to be a woman and you sleeping in there living like that is fucking, it's something wrong with y'all. They got problems. Definitely got problems. This happened too. The Chud the Builder guy. Now he shot some man at the courthouse because he goes around inciting violence with black people, and because I guess he's talking about the freedom of speech. And it's just like, bro, it's just such a waste of time. Like, I don't even understand why he goes through these lengths to do what he does, but it's like, dude, what are we doing? And he's just been charged. I believe they charged him with attempted murder. Oh yeah, they locking his ass up. So he's going to have to go in front of the jury and explain what happened. But Chud the Builder has dug himself a hole. Like, you can't go around with a weapon inciting violence by calling people words that's going to make them aggressive. Now, you do have freedom of speech. Freedom of speech is one thing. But when you use the freedom of speech to incite others, you're going to have a problem because of your intent. So this is Chud. Let's pull this up here.
I walked up to them because they were pointing at me. They were laughing. They were pointing at me, and I said, "What's up, guys? How y'all doing?" I said, "Y'all like the new suit?" He said, "Walk away from me." I walked away from him. He came back up to me. He literally said, "I have PTSD. I feel like I'm in." He said, "You start saying all that chimp out shit to me, I'm gonna hit you." He hit me, started wailing on me, even after I had to defend myself by shooting him. He was still wailing on me.
Where's your weapon at?
They have everything.
What weapon is that right there?
I believe that's it. Is that yours?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's talking to him right now. Oh, no, you guys are good to do your thing. Okay. He has a graze. I call it a graze to the left arm.
Yeah, Chud, you're going to jail. Okay, first of all, you said you walked up to them. You walked up to them when you could have kept walking. That's number one. So right there, that shows intent. That shows you were the aggressor. And if you weren't even the aggressor, you have proved a long history over your internet footage and your streams that you go around inciting this for clicks and likes and monetization. So basically that you shot the man, that definitely attempted, that's an attempted M charge, bro.
Slight abrasion right here on his head. Okay. Maybe some.
Yeah, he's cooked. He's cooked. Like, I don't understand why he even does this. And even white people was going at him because he would start, it just, this, you know, it's one thing, okay, yeah, he's like racist or perceived to be a racist because he used the N-word. But then you going around like you doing it to whites, just everybody, like literally like a public fucking nuisance.
Motherfucker.
So let's see what this guy has to say.
Alright, so this fucking retard finally shot a black guy because he wanted to. You know what the funny thing is, though? He also shot himself because he's a fucking retard. Now, thankfully, the man he shot, as of right now, is alive. And, look, I can't believe that there are fucking morons that like this dude who think that's a bad thing. Like, there are people literally in my comment section like, too bad he survived. Are you fucking retarded? Do you have any idea how lucky that motherfucker is right there? That he didn't murder somebody. Yes, I said murder because right now, I don't know for sure, but it's looking like attempted murder. Let me explain something to you smooth-brained cunts, like I have been trying to tell you before this even fucking happened, okay? You can't provoke people with fighting words while wearing a gun and then claim self-defense when they attack you. It's in the fucking criminal code. You fucking assholes are like, yeah, fucking, well, it's just a word. Yeah, it's just a word. Yeah. Well, we'll see. Look, I don't even give a fuck if the dude he shot is a scumbag, right? I don't care if he was at fault. I said anyone who is black can now walk up to him and rock his fucking shit and get away with it. You know why? This is why. Motherfucker posted this like, I don't know, like 4 days ago. Are you fucking stupid, dude? Series finale is a dead chimp on the pavement and you monkeys rioting when I walk free. Okay, so, series finale meaning your...
Boy, let me tell you something, man. They gonna be whooping Chud's ass in jail. I guess he gonna have to join the skinheads or something when he get to prison, cause it ain't no way, bro.
Making a show out of provoking black people. I think the jury's gonna watch that show. Also, I'm glad the guy's not dead because I don't want to see a fucking race war or a fucking city burned down like BLM 2.0. Oh, so you're proving his point. All black people will burn down cities? The ones who are paid by George Soros do, you fucking idiot. And finally, do you notice how the headlines that are coming out about this already don't say free speech advocate defends himself from violent black person? That's because nobody fucking thinks that. The only thing he accomplished is ruining his own fucking life. What a loser.
Yeah, and I want to go over those laws in Tennessee. But let's look at these laws in Tennessee. It's Tennessee Law 3911-611. Tennessee has a stand your ground law with no duty to retreat if you're lawfully present and not engaged in serious unlawful activity. You can use force, including deadly force, if you reasonably believe it's immediately necessary to protect against another's unlawful force. Deadly force requires a reasonable belief or imminent danger of death, serious bodily or grave sexual abuse. However, provocation explicitly limits justification. The use of force is not justified if you provoked the other's use or attempted use of unlawful force, unless you clearly abandon the encounter or communicate intent to do so and they continue anyway. Verbal provocation like name calling can make you, oh Lord, key Tennessee law, TCA 3911-611. Let me pull that up. Tennessee law. Yeah, his ass about to do a dime. They probably gonna hit him. They about to hit him with some time. Tennessee stand your ground law. T- 3911. TCA 3911-611. Tennessee code. See?
In the fucking criminal code. You fucking ass.
TCA 3911-611. Okay. -11-611. Stand your ground. All right, let me pull this up. Yeah, I'm live on YouTube. Shout out to Jeannie. Okay. So this is as far as this guy Chud the Builder. This is what we're looking at right here. So let's go over the key aspects of Tennessee's Stand Your Ground law. For those of you coming in, Chud the Builder, the streamer that goes around antagonizing black people by calling them the N-word while he carries a pistol, just shot a black guy. So Tennessee Code 3911-611 establishes that individuals have no duty to retreat and may use force, including deadly force, if they reasonably believe it is necessary to prevent death, serious bodily injury, or violent felony, provided they are in a place they have a right to be and not engaged in unlawful activity. Key aspects of Tennessee Stand Your Ground law 3911-611. A person who is not engaged in unlawful activity and is in a place they have a right to be, example, public space, their own home, has no duty to retreat before using force. Reasonable belief. The threat of death or serious injury must be immediate, and the belief of danger must be reasonable, not just based on fear. Okay. Deadly force criteria. Deadly force is justified if the person reasonably believes it is necessary to prevent imminent death, serious bodily injury, or the commission of a forcible felony. Castle Doctrine extension. The law presumes a reasonable fear of danger if someone uses defensive force against another person who has unlawfully and forcibly entered their home, business, or vehicle. Okay. Limitation. Stand your ground does not apply if you are engaged in illegal activity, provoke the confrontation, or use force against law enforcement acting in their official capacity. The law frequently updated to include broader protections for the individual intent seeking event themselves situation imminent danger without first attempting to flee. Yeah, so the problem he's going to have is showing a jury or trying to prove to the jury that he didn't provoke that, right? So the defense is going to just play him walking around and walking up to people, triggering those people. So he's definitely going to get an attempted murder charge. And let's see what that carries. Thank God the guy didn't die. He looking at anywhere from 5 to 60 years of life. So he won't get attempted first degree because that would be premeditation. We're looking at second degree, attempted second degree. That's a Class B felony, so he's looking at 8 to 30 years. Heavily dictated by the defendant's prior criminal record. Offender faces a span of 8 to 12 years. And a discretionary fine up to $25,000. So he'll be looking at 8 to 12. They'll probably give him a maximum of the 12. Probably because he doesn't have any prior convictions. So they'll probably give him the max based on the history of what he's done and what they're showing him doing on the streaming. So he just really built a case against himself. He just dug, this guy's an idiot who dug himself a hole. And I think too, like with these prank videos and all that, I really do believe there needs to be a law passed where, people should be able to sue you because people are monetized on these platforms. So when these kids or whoever going into Walmart fucking with people or going around just fucking with people that don't want to be a part of your skit, those people should be allowed to sue and they should also be allowed to pursue criminal charges. Because this is terrible, because people out here going through shit, and these pranksters and these people that want to provoke, they need to pay a price. If they're making the money online through the monetization, I don't give a fuck if it's $1, 10 grand, or 100 grand. You need to pay for that. For real. Because it's just run too rampant at this point. So, Chud the Builder is cooked. He gonna have to build in that prison. So yeah, they do have him currently on attempted murder. I mean, this is just stupid. Just for no reason, just for likes. You know, the things people are doing for attention now is just, it's terrible, man. Yeah, and this is the
attempted
news.
murder charge after media influencer known as Chud the Builder is now facing an attempted murder charge after a shooting today outside the Montgomery County Courthouse. Deputies say Dalton Etherly, better known as social media as Chud the Builder, was involved in a fight leading to gunfire. Both men were hospitalized. Deputies just arrested Etherly, charging him with attempted murder, aggravated assault, and reckless.
Dalton Etherly. Let's look him up. Let me look. I guess he on the books in Tennessee. Y'all hold on. I'm trying to pull this up. Let me see. What is this? Yo, bro, I just came across your stream and dropped a... Man, I don't even care. I got like one person over on Twitch. I don't even care about that shit. Like, and I'm not paying nobody no money. And fuck all that. If they want to pull up, they pull up, man. Yeah, I'll pull back up to Broken Play. Broken Play, it's always love over there. And this is Chud the Builder's I guess he's in, okay. Dalton Etherly. Oh, well, maybe they didn't charge him. They look like they gave him a misdemeanor. Is that a misdemeanor? It look like it's a misdemeanor. I don't know if that's correct, but MISD, that's a misdemeanor. They just hit him with disorderly conduct. He might be all right, but I don't know. I really don't know. It's just a waste. Just a waste, bro. Man, dude, let me tell y'all something, man. These Chinese cars are kicking our asses over here, bro. This is just pathetic how advanced these Chinese automobiles are. Look at this.
好嚣张啊！我靠，太嚣张了吧，这也。
That's crazy. Them Chinese cars are really kicking our ass, bro. And then they cheap too, man. Them Chinese EV, that's an EV. The truck can do all that, man. We cooked over here, man. I don't understand it. I don't understand how we so far behind. It is like pathetic. It's like laughable. Like, I think China is 20 years ahead of us. This is interesting. So Waka Flocka confronted Logan Paul about what got to be AI. That ain't no AI. Let's see what's going on here.
What made you say that blackface?
What made me say it?
We gonna talk on camera. I just had to say that. My fault.
What do you mean, what made me say it?
Why would you say that?
Why would I say it?
Do you know the history behind it?
What do you mean?
No. What do you mean? If I ask you, you got shoestrings in your shoes, you said what I mean. Do you know the history of the common to do the blackface?
Yeah, of course I know the history.
So you basically like, nah, we ain't talking like this. Nah, I respect. I ain't doing that.
No. I'm completely fine to have the conversation.
You don't want to do it.
No, I do. I would love to. Well, no, what's the issue? If Drewski, first of all, comedy should be allowed in the world, right? Do you believe in that? Do you believe in comedy?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
So, but that's an oxymoron, and that's a footy of mine. You said comedy should be accepted because that blackface shit is not comedy. It's disrespectful to the culture of people that got dark skin.
So do you think whiteface is disrespectful?
Whiteface too. White Chick's a movie. How is it disrespectful?
I don't think it's disrespectful.
Me neither.
I think it's funny. I think we should all be able to.
Blackface ain't
And
that
no, but
bad.
this is exactly my point, though. This is exactly my point, though. Is that it's a double standard. Everyone should be able to make fun of everyone.
History behind it of bruising us, bruising people like me.
And that's why I just wanted to have the conversation. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I'm right. No, I'm not saying I'm right. I just like to have conversations that challenge the mind. And that was all my point was with bringing it up.
Hold on. I'm going to tell you the difference between liking and understanding. First, I respect what you like, but you got to understand who you are and the volume and depth of what your words can do and what they mean, respectfully. But I've seen you, I talked to you, I know people that know you. I know you ain't know how deep that word was. Because you got niggas like me, bro, that just want to get active on people like that. Because you know better than a nigga with a cape on his head. So that's basically what you said, like what you stand for. You just don't know that. Now, what you stood up for,
I don't understand what you're saying.
All right, let me break. That's the fact that I just said all this and you didn't understand it. You don't even know the history behind the comments you made. It was just. It's not like I'm being serious. I want to educate you, bro, because y'all ever some shit you making jokes about, bro. Folks' grandmama experienced that torture in it. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's like ain't nobody experienced torture with no white face. But a black face with
but I think,
red
but again, we can go into like all of this. Like, people are oppressed, different, races, all of this stuff, and people should be able to make fun of it. Like, if I'm Jewish, bro, and people should be able to make fun of that, no matter what happened or what people went through.
Nah, people can't make fun of Jewish, Muslims, Christians, and that. Because I come from an era where you don't disrespect religion. You don't even talk about it. It's respect.
Yeah, so I think you're a more serious guy.
I'm not.
And I'm a more like, let's all make fun of each other and be bros. I'm friends with blacks, whites, purples, Mexicans, all of the above, girls, boys, Indians, all of that. So I think you're like really serious.
I do too.
You're really serious. You're a serious guy, and you're like, I don't want to make fun of anybody. I'm the opposite. Like, let's all make fun of each other. Let's all roast each other.
Now that's your side. But Walker, how am I serious? You don't even know me if you said I'm serious. And I ain't got nothing about being Jewish or black or this. I'm not talking about race. Bro, I don't care about this shit, what you saying. That don't got nothing to do with what you talking about. Nigga, I'm not serious.
You guys see how politics are judged?
Yeah. No, this not politics. This education. This how I grew up. Like, when I made jokes how he did, the difference between him is I got punished for that shit. Like, hey, Walker, why you out here running your mouth doing, nigga, you know, this happened with this. You don't make fun of white, black, this, because this, they educated me. I seem serious because education is serious, K. Like, I don't want you to be blindsided somewhere.
Oh, my God. That nigga giving me a headache. He's giving me a fucking headache, bro. I don't even, look, I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. I don't have an inferiority complex when it comes to white people. And also, I'm not tone deaf to the things that happened in the past. I'm not ignorant to the fact of our past, of Jim Crow, of segregation, of all that shit. However, in 2026, me personally, I wouldn't get offended if I saw a white person doing blackface. It would not offend me. Now, like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? That's just me. And then I can't hold on to my victimhood, right? You know what I'm saying? As a comedian, funny is subjective. So what is not funny? There's 8 billion people on the earth. So no matter what thought you put out, it could perhaps be funny to somebody. And that's been a big topic of discussion. Like, even with that roast, I didn't find nothing really funny with that roast. However, I understand that in comedy, it's freedom of speech. And it's a roast. You know what I mean? So people gonna say some crazy off the wall shit. Like, even as a comedian, I see it's certain motherfuckers that sell a shitload of tickets that is not for me. You know, that person might not be funny to me. But that doesn't mean, I mean, if a motherfucker's selling out a theater, he doing something right, you know? Oh, Earl, you want to come on? You could come on here, Earl. Here, let me send you a link. You want to get on here, Earl? Or we could chop it up, or you driving? You can get on here now. All right, bet. Let me here hit this link. I'm just gonna share the damn link. Hold on. Here, Earl, grab this link. I ain't gonna. You grab that link and come on in. Now that's only for Earl, guys. That's the link. You get it, Earl? Let me know you got it. Yeah, but Walker, I don't know what the fuck he was saying. Yo, I don't, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? I'm just saying, Walker giving me a fucking headache. This nigga talking in circles.
You know what I'm saying? We all want to be bros. Nigga, I joke with everybody. My friends are like a bag of Skittles. We from every nationality, every color, every race. But it's not about everybody being oppressed. It's about you acknowledging oppression with everyone, because God gave you a status to be somewhere to talk with empathy, with morality, with integrity. So basically what I'm telling you is they got history behind that. Like, bro, like real deal history, bro. Like I'm seeing him because
I think Waka Flocka and Cam Newton the same nigga.
I did some shit in Amsterdam when people made face. I never knew what blackface was, so I went out the country. And I watched people dress up with black faces on their face, bro. That shit made me mad as fuck in Amsterdam because they was mocking us. But then that shit.
Yeah, I think if they're mocking, then that's one thing. If it's like comedy, that's why I love comedians, is because they can get away with like saying and making fun of anyone or anything. And that's why I said I loved Drew's skit. And by the way, I'm a Republican and I'm white, and I think you should make fun of white Republicans who are.
You're going too deep. What you're doing is gaining traction. Like, are you serious? Something? I'm not doing it. You're wrong. Boom. Well, I'm just telling you, it's not about Drewski. It's not about none of it. It's you. I ain't have to talk to you, bro. Like, I'm sorry. I'm just a real nigga. I hate. I'm sorry,
bro. Like, it's a joke, Walker. It's a joke, my nigga. Wow, what you want to beat him up if you do blackface, bro? Like, get the fuck it. Like, come on, man. Come on. That's not the way. That's just not the way, man. I'm gonna see if Earl gonna pull up on here. Damn. Bro, look at this. Look at this shit. I think this is Randy from American Idol. This before. Look at that damn Ozemp. I don't know if he's sick or what. Did he have some issues or something? Look at that weight loss. He a whole nother person. That's crazy. Hmm.
I'm like, damn, NBA.
Should a man have only one female? What's up, Halorski? Walker's point wouldn't make. Did you hear what Walker was saying? That point wasn't making no sense. I don't know what the hell Walker was saying.
NBA player called me and Gil one time. He went in the chick phone, man. She was getting slapped with a black club, with some clubs the police use.
Billy Club.
She was getting slapped with a billy club, a bunch of them, right? Inside of the videos and shit in the joints, right? He was ready to go crazy. Gil had to talk him off a ledge. I'm like, damn, dude, I see. No, I'm tired. He was ready to lose it all, man.
I had to give him the game, man. I said, listen, Neff.
NBA monster too.
Listen, Neff. This is what you do.
Yo, he was going crazy.
So first and foremost, you cannot put your hands on that one.
I said, do not.
Right?
Right.
Set up somewhere right now. Work out a number that you going to give her every month. Right? Mm-hmm. You don't want this shit to go to court, Neff, because that number is going to be ridiculous.
Right.
Come to an agreement right now. Go buy the bitch a car on top of that. Throw all the way off. Damn, he giving me this and he getting me the car. It'll save you in the long run. Trust me, nigga.
Right. Right.
And don't give a fuck who she fucking.
He was going crazy.
I said you can't give a fuck, Neff.
Right.
No.
Don't double back. Don't listen, Neff. She just threw all the hot dogs at the cookout in the pan on her face, man.
It was crazy.
Wow.
The whole pan.
Yeah.
And the funny thing about it,
Ain't no going back.
It's
man.
over.
Listen.
Over.
Yeah.
No, but this was so wild about
You
it.
got a child by.
Right.
Set it up.
My bad. Hey guys, we got a special guest that just popped in. Very, very funny guy. He comes out on the road with me from time to time. Y'all give it up to the hilarious Earl.
Man, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you.
Earl, are you in a stable place?
I'm all good to go, baby.
Is your signal gonna last?
I'm all good to go.
Okay, Earl lives in this car, guys. If you guys can donate to him, it'll be quite helpful. He lives in his car. He just made his bed, and now he's here with us. So, what's happening, Earl? What are we talking about?
I got to talk about the roast with you, man.
Okay, all right. What are your feelings?
I think. Now I'm not too sensitive to say like, oh man, the joke was just so terrible. They wasn't funny. Like you spoke on it too. They wasn't funny. Some of them wasn't funny. I think Cheryl did good. I think Kat did his thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think Naeem did his thing. And who else? I think did a damn good job. Kevin wasn't bad. I think some of the rock shit was okay. I think the problem that I have, though, LeVar, is that if we doing a roast, now mind you, Kevin Hart, you don't need no like extras. I don't even know if Kevin knows Shane Gillis. I don't know if Kevin know Kill Tony. So like some of that is like, are y'all here for industry purposes? Because I know you know Tiffany. I know you know Cheryl. I know you know Naeem and Spank and all of them, you guys. Even a Draymond. Like, I don't know how well he know Draymond, but it's like some of the, and we know Jeff and all the roasters, so I give Jeff the pass. But for me, it was like, why the fuck is Kill Tony and Shane, why is Shane Gillis even hosting this? I think for me, like, if LeVar Walker got a roast, have your niggas that you know there or your homies, female homies you know there, so that way the comfortability is there because we know each other. I think some of that just be on, like, maybe it was a Netflix thing. Maybe Netflix said, hey, man, Shane's hot right now. Let Shane host. I just thought it was weird because it was like, Kevin, why is Shane Gillis hosting your roast? Again, why is Kill Tony there?
But Earl, that would be like saying, well, why was Kevin Hart hosting Tom Brady's roast?
But I think it should be, my thing is this. I think even with that, okay, you had Tom Brady come back because he hosted your roast. If you don't have a relationship with Tom need to be there. But apparently you got a relationship with Tom, whatever like that. Maybe Tom asked you to be there. LeVar, we know it's way too many people Kevin Hart know to have Shane Gillis be his host. And it's some young hot comedians he could have had. I know Shane, he one of the new guys. He killing.
Earl is that thing of he doesn't own that platform, so you do what you told. He don't own that. He don't own Netflix. You want the shit on Netflix? We're gonna book your host, and that's the industry, bro. Like it goes back to what Dame Dash say: he who puts up the money gets the say so. And then all of them was getting big money for that. They all got a big bag for being a part of that. I'm sure they got great bread for that. From Shane to Cat to Cheryl, everybody.
I even love Shane being, I'm not Shane, but I love Cat being there. I just feel like a lot of that shit probably wouldn't again, do you know Kill Tony? But even then, LeVar, come on, Kevin, you got too much status. You could have put that shit anywhere and it would have did what it's supposed to do. If it was really Netflix, like we calling the shots because you on this show, because you want to be on this platform, then come on, Kevin, you didn't have to do that. Again, there's certain people that like, you don't have to be here. Even if I give Shane the pass, what the fuck is Kill? Come on, bro. What is Kill Tony doing at your roast, Kevin Hart? But you actually know Jason Segel. You was a roommate with Jason Segel, who has a hit show on right now, Shrinking. That's doing great with Harrison Ford. You know Jason Segel.
Who is Jason Segel?
Jason Segel is the tall dude from Things I Say About Your Mother. He's also, if you ever watch Shrinking, he's the tall white boy from the TV series Shrinking with Harrison Ford.
Oh, well, I'm looking him up. Jason Segel.
Yep. SEGL.
They were roommates?
Yeah, they were roommates.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like I said, like you know some hot names of people that are funny comedians that are white that you could have had there. I just don't with these roasts, man. Again, I understand you're saying it like, hey man, Netflix want to do it. Shane is popping. We want Shane to host.
Yeah, but we got to understand too. Netflix, like for instance, Kevin Hart. Okay, so Kevin did his special. He just did the Netflix of FAF, and then he did the roast.
Mm-hmm.
So Kevin got what, like 60 million from Netflix, so he has to fulfill those obligations, right? So I want to do a roast. Netflix, all right, like cool, but then probably Shane Gillis has an obligation with Netflix too. So it's really just they don't control the board, bro. You know they gon' some of the people he picked, like I'm sure, like probably he pulled Cheryl Underwood on. Of course, we know he pulled Naeem on there.
And the whole Plastic Cup Boys, I was up there.
Well,
we know that.
Sitting behind him. I was just most shocked that nobody said anything to Tiffany Haddish. Like Tiffany didn't speak the whole show. Did she say anything? There was no roast with Tiffany.
I haven't seen no clips. I haven't watched the whole thing, but I've seen everybody's full set, but I ain't seen hers.
Yeah. But
even Draymond being there, like, okay, you want Tom to be there. Okay, I think I've seen Shaq and Rose. Shaq's a bigger name. But, like, there was a time, like, when I think about, like, the Richard Pryor roast, there was a time where, like, when you did a roast, it was the niggas you knew. So, yes, Richard knew Robin Williams. Richard knew Paul Moore. These are my guys. I think a roast should be your people. Because then, here's the thing. I'm not even blaming Kevin Hart for the Kill Tony jokes or the George Floyd shit because that ain't even my guy. I feel bad for Kevin because now I gotta answer to people's questions about a nigga I don't even know like that. I know Kevin don't know Kill Tony like that. So whatever George Floyd joke he made, it's like, that ain't my man. That's Netflix man right now. Or whatever Shane Gillis joke made that people didn't like, that ain't my man. That's Netflix what want me to do with that with him. Now because Netflix ain't gonna come out and say, hey guys, we told Kevin we wanted Shane. We wanted Kill Tony to be there. Don't blame him, blame us. No, they're gonna let Kevin Hart take all the flat. That shit corny.
Well, I'm not like, as far as I'm concerned, with the George Floyd joke and the Charlie Kirk joke, I'm in this. I mean, like at the end of the day, it's a roast, and I just believe everybody can get it. It's a roast. It's not like this was just some random thing or they got in an argument. And I just believe people are really, really in their feelings, especially black people in regards to this. And I'm shook up by that because we listen to a lot of horrific music and dance to music about us killing one another. And people are drawing this line on this roast, which is weird to me.
And my thing is, I'm on the same side. Like, I think some people just outrage and this and, hey, brother, let's be for real. As a comedian, LeVar, you know, the shit we crack jokes on with each other. Listen, come on. My mother was murdered, and I was around my good comedian guys, and we were cracking jokes. Like, we do that. We go above it, especially when it's just us. We go above the line. I think my biggest problem was that I'm not even mad about the George Floyd joke as everybody else. I'm just mad that I have to, if I'm Kevin, I would be irritated because I have to, people are hitting me up about, man, come on, how could you do that? You're cooning out. And it's like, bro, that ain't got nothing to do with me. If y'all don't let a joke cool, but like, that ain't my man.
Yeah,
Kevin probably won't talk to Kill Tony for another 2 years again. And it's like, mother gonna keep calling my phone about, oh man, I can't believe you let him go up there and say that. George Floyd family mad. Again, I'm like you, LeVar. I think this whole outrage, like we've said worse things to each other. We get a lot of jokes off when it's just us. Especially if you're a comedian, ain't nothing off limit. Especially when we roasting each other, talking shit, ain't nothing off limit. We gonna get our shit off. I don't care if you got a TV show that was canceled, you got a relative that might have passed away. We have gotten some shit off. So I'm not mad about the joke. I'm more so like, I don't like this whole concept of having roast. And I haven't liked it for the last couple of years when you inviting people you don't fucking know. So now, if they say something bad, I gotta be accountable for it. When that ain't my guy.
And look, let's see exactly. And then another thing too. This is what made me mad about people being in such a fit or so upset about this. They talked about Kevin's dead father who was on crack.
Yep.
They talked about Kevin's dead mama. They talked about Cheryl Underwood's husband who committed suicide, man. And you draw the line at George Floyd.
And that's why I'm not mad.
Yeah, and they also talked about Charlie Kirk catching one to the throat.
Yeah, P. Davidson.
Like they covered everything. It was very balanced to me. And let's go see exactly. I'm gonna pull up exactly what Tony Hinchcliffe said in this. Look at this. I don't know. I'm probably gonna take this echo off. Hold on one second.
You can hear me stung with the joke too.
Wait, hold on, because you echoing. But let me see. If he was really like disrespectful, he would have just said they gonna act like niggas.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like he hit the brakes on that.
She stumbled.
Let's see. You think he was scared to do that one?
Yeah, you can hear it.
Can't breathe.
Let's see.
All laughing so hard that he can't breathe.
Let's go back to the beginning of that. So, by chance, do you think he wrote it, or was that a teleprompter?
So this what I know, because we did it before. When you're doing a roast, a lot of time there'll be a writer room who basically writes for certain people, because the roast has a lot of people there, like the Draymond, like a Durant, like a Tom Brady. These guys not write down jokes.
Okay. But he a comedian, so he probably wrote his shit. So
but they said it's a teleprompter too, so he could have had some of that shit added.
Okay, let's see.
God bless you, Kevin. God bless this room, and God bless.
And then Kevin was laughing after he did George.
He don't even feel comfortable about it.
Let me see.
God bless you, Kevin.
Wait, let's see Kevin laughing after George Floyd.
Had us all laughing so hard that he can't breathe. God bless you, Kevin.
Ooh, that was a big laugh. That was, hey, look, it's, listen, it's what it is. It's not.
Somebody comment said Cheryl said Netflix broke her jokes.
Are you sensitive about this, Earl?
No.
I don't think
Kevin, God bless this room, and God bless the United States of America. Thank you so much.
I just don't think he's confident in that joke. He didn't write that joke. Shit, he don't sound confident. Even when Pete Davidson told the Charlie Kirk joke, he said it with some validity.
He said it what?
With some validity. Like he said it with like bump, like he meant to say it. Like he wrote that himself.
Hey man, it's what it is, man. They even said that Pete Davidson's father was rolling in the rubble.
That was so funny. That was so funny.
He said his daddy, Pete Davidson's daddy, died in the 911 attacks. He was a fireman out there and died literally in the rubble. Oh,
I know.
But that's
hilarious.
people don't understand how vicious. Like when it comes to comedians at a roast, it's like you looking at people at cage fighters, bro. You know what I mean? Some people go low, some people go dark. You can't really tell the other comic what to say and what not to say, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and here's a let's go over a roast, and people.
I just rather people be there that you know.
Huh?
I just rather people be there that you know.
Exactly.
Because then the jokes are even better because you know LeVar. So I know how to fuck with LeVar. I know this nigga. I've seen him do stuff. Like, it's funnier that way.
Right. No, that's real.
Then to have motherfuckers that don't do jokes. So you got a great line, you got a Rock, you got a Tom Brady. What are we doing?
True.
Why are you here? There are plenty comedians. You could have replaced Draymond with Mike Epps. You could have replaced Tom Brady with shit. I don't know, Joe Rogan. Like you could just replace the niggas with actual comedians who done jokes before.
But I say, I think like The Bag is on Netflix, bro. It's not, you know what I'm saying? That's who breaking the bag.
Freaking breaking it back. Did you see the watches? Did you see that post about the watches?
Yeah, dog. Tom Brady watch.
He had a $6 million watch on his wrist.
Bro, that'll make you get quiet in the room. That's very intimidating.
The Rock had a $1.2 million watch. Kevin Hart switched out his watch 2 or 3 times. Never one of them cost less than $250,000.
Bro, listen. Let me say this.
Them watches was crazy.
If somebody walk in there with more than your net worth and all your possessions on their wrist and a very tiny piece of, just a small piece of jewelry.
His wrist.
That's on his wrist, bro. That's sick.
He's walking around with $6 million on his wrist. Dog, them watches accumulated to be like, man, them watches was like, I think I seen a post where it was like $25 million worth of watches on their wrist, on the crowd's wrist. I mean, on the audience wrist. Not the audience, but the people who did the roast. Draymond Green had a $200,000 or $300,000 watch on his wrist. Meek Mill had a $500,000 watch on his wrist. Like, even Pete Davidson had a $78,000 Rolex on his wrist. It was like, what are we young? I was more niggas talking about the George Floyd joke. I'm like, look at these, some rich motherfuckers.
I hear that. I want to show you guys something when it comes to roasting and why, like, you know, as a comedian, bro, it's like what it is. You know what I mean? Because people are gonna say whatever they want to say in a roast, and I'm gonna show you like literally a textbook example of roasting under pressure. Okay.
Oh, you know you about to show Doug.
No. Okay. I'm about to show you right now. Let me add this. No, how the hell it go?
Okay. Oh, here you go.
I want to listen. It's important that we, and I want to show you guys something here. Okay, now,
you're a fool.
In this, you can get offended. Okay, but let me do your let me put your echo off.
I'll mute my mic.
Hold on, I'm gonna take your echo. Well, no, you don't have. Well,
okay, but it echo when you play a video. You can turn it back off. I know what you mean. Go ahead.
Your echo cancellation. Let me see if y'all can hear this.
Wife house.
I got a question for you. Hey, what's happening, homie?
Feels like you're going to stud trials.
I hear that, man. Good to see you, man.
Like you're going to stud.
Can y'all hear that? Hey, what's happening, homie?
Feels like you're going to stud trials.
Did y'all hear that?
I can hear it.
Did y'all hear that, guys? Can y'all hear the video? Chat. I want to know if y'all can hear the video.
Let me go look on my other phone to see if I can hear it on YouTube.
You go.
Let's see.
I got a question for you.
I'll be at your wife's house.
Could y'all hear the video? Cool. Okay, cool. They can hear it. They can hear it, bro. They can hear it. Hold on. So let's go over this. Let's cover this. Let me show y'all roasting 101. If there are any comedians watching this, you guys can take some notes. Also, to the audience, understand that comedians in a roast match are like cage fighters, and this is the textbook example. Here we go.
You need to get closer to a router so that because I know you can't see me right now. So listen. When you go to breakfast, do you go to
big sister?
When you go to breakfast, do you go to IHOP or where do you go? Look, I got a question for you.
I'll be at your wife's house.
I got a question for you. When you found out that Forrest Whitaker,
did you see that right there? Did you see so? He goes for the wife, right? Most people in this
might get irritated.
Will go, hey, my wife ain't got nothing to do with it. Keep my family out of it. Now, if you go back, because when he does the wife part, I want to show you guys the nervous laughter here, okay? Because it didn't hit properly. Okay, so I want to watch that. Let's play that back.
Put it in her eye socket.
When you found out,
did you hear that?
I'll be at your wife's house.
I got a question for you.
Put it in her eye socket.
When you found out,
did you hear the laugh where he laughed at himself? Now, a lot of people that you get upset in that moment, but as a comedian, you get cool in the moment. So when somebody hits you with something, you want to give yourself some space to think about the rebuttal, and that is what I'm doing right there. So listen.
That Forrest Whitaker was your real daddy. What went through your mind? Like
now that was a big shot, right? Now if we talking boxing, right?
That was a counter.
That was a definite counter. That was strong right there.
That was a hook counter too.
Now the problem with Horn, he was getting emotional.
Yeah, they do. I've seen a couple guys get emotional with you.
It's very important. You never get emotional.
You lose your creativity when you do.
Yeah. So look, now watch this. Now right after that,
like to watch niggas fuck your wife. Right?
I'm looking at.
Do you see that?
Not funny. Now you just being inappropriate.
I'm looking at the dead.
Now you see that? Hold on.
Eye, and I'm
no. I want y'all to.
I'm looking at the dead eye.
Did you see that? He said, "Look at the niggas, fuck your wife," and he laughs at himself. In this moment, right?
He's cooked.
I accept. Do you understand? I accept. This is roasting judo. This is roasting jujitsu that y'all are witnessing right now.
You have been defeated.
Yeah, so look, now here we go. Now he say, I like to watch niggas fuck my wife. He turned me into a cuck.
And I'm wondering, how do you get the moisture in there? Do you have a hook to a water supply or something? Wait, he can't see me.
Don't get closer, man.
I'm gonna sit right here so you can see me. No, let me sit. Yes, but we have to talk about this eye. It's not focusing properly. Do you like iPhones?
It don't help that B-Lou is laughing because he is like the home crowd. Whoever side B-Lou is on, it's like when you play a home game and every shot is falling in because the crowd is cheering you on. If you get B-Lou on your side, it's gonna be a long day for whoever he's laughing at. It's a long day.
Loud laugh. It's definitely a day.
It's an extra. I'm gonna like B-Lou will get you. He'll get you on a roll. I've seen B-Lou get Boo Capone on a roll because the laughter is fueling him.
True, and it did help me. But let's go through this. Let's see again. Now you can see. I don't know. I think that is the dead eye right there when he turned.
At this point, B Horn he's no longer trying to joke. He's just trying to upset you if he can. He's trying to find a way to upset you.
I'm talking about hooking that eye up to a USB cord. Let me tell you something. How does it feel to sleep like this? Do you get the?
This is called giving.
Wearing his ass out.
This is proper spacing. This is, and let me say this. This is, you have to breathe. This is a breath technique. I was doing a breathing technique throughout this, okay, to give myself space, right? So let's go through it. Come on, here we go.
Brightness in the eye, because we gonna get on that eye. Like, now, when they shot your outfit out of the cannon at the game, with the shoes.
Pause it. This is the point of the basketball game, guys, where the coach calls timeout because we have to rally the troops. They just wanted a 15-0 run. The announcer just hit him with the bang, and it's time to call timeout because this is about to get away from us.
And we're talking about roasting, and listen, they never mention my name at all depth when it comes to good roasters. Shout out to my guy Robert Melvin, man. That's the homie right there.
One of the better, not only roast, but one of the better courtroom judges.
Yeah, they don't talk. I'm the secret. Like, they don't say shit. My name never comes up in these conversations, and it's okay because they know when I show up to town. But
I don't think I've ever seen you lose one of these. I would love to see you versus Boot Capone in like a real go-at-it battle. Just because Boot's so damn silly.
I did Boot Capone. Wait, hold on.
Or was it just the shirt and the pants? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Shot out of a t-shirt cannon is hilarious.
So you go to DTLR and make them take everything off the mannequin. That's right. At night when you work as Freddie Gibbs.
And mind you, you went off the eye because it's like, all right, I'm done with the eye.
But Freddie Gibbs,
he was not expecting the t-shirt followed up with the Freddie Gibbs, man.
When they edited this and did this, that was it. Man. That was it. And guys, this is just roasting one-on-one. Horn is my good friend, very funny comedian.
How did he respond afterward? Because he might be your man, but in that moment, did he shake your hand after when the cameras cut off?
No, he was very upset.
I know.
Rattled. It was. I was like, damn, bro. I
know. I've been there.
What is that like to make that transition? When you transition to Freddie Gibbs and back to Big Horn, tell us about that experience.
Boy, man.
Right. Now, when you got to watch at the Citgo gas station, did it come with a pack of cigarettes or a Slurpee? That's all I want to know.
All right, man. Let you go, man.
That'd be funny, brother.
B-Lou had to step in. That is the part where the referee steps in because you ain't guarding your face no more. Well, this game is over with. Please get him out of here.
Actually, they had cut it off because he was going so hard, like, on my wife and family. B-Lou was like, wait a minute. I said, no. I told B-Lou, you don't censor him. Let him talk. Let him.
So it must not have been funny because they ain't keep it in.
Well, he tried to. B-Lou thought we was going to fight or something, but it wasn't going to be no fight. I was just like.
But did you get upset?
Nigga, no. I didn't get upset. You know what I mean? It's like I say, in a roast, when you get emotional, that's when you lose, bro. Like, if I start getting emotional and shit, like
chat. If you notice, LeVar has almost the identical outfit he had on in the roast. That's a secret shot right there. That's what you call a secret roast shot. Right there. He has a variety of fits, and he lined up with the same fit.
Nigga, I dress like Inspector Gadget. I got all the same shit. I got 40 of the same jean jacket.
It's like a cartoon. Bart is gonna always wear that outfit.
Oh my gosh.
You have a variety of blue jean jackets and baseball caps that are the same color, just different teams.
Look, somebody in the comments said he looked at the host like, nigga. I just saw him looking at the host. He can't see him because that eye dead on that side.
You got one thing I learned with roasting, especially with them, because I did one before too, especially with Billy. And we did one online with All Deaf. I think what it is like you gotta some guys get rattled and start to try to over talk you. No, you gotta let him get his joke off, let it land, and then get your joke off. When you start trying to over talk each other, you don't get your joke off. Because you're real good at this, and I don't think people notice it. You let a joke die and then you follow up. So that way, I'm not just because you could if y'all both just trying to out talk each other, you're killing each other jokes. You let him get his joke off, let it die, and then you hit him with a joke. I've seen you do it. It works well because you were the first again. What's our guy named CP went on a roll. Shout out to CP who's hosting the new Comic View. CP went on a roll where I watched him cook people time and time again. You were the first guy I seen rattle CP slightly. Like when y'all did the court, and I'm not saying because I'm on with you. I mean this. When y'all did the court one, that was the first time I was like, wow, man. Like, because people so used to CP's eyes and you start attacking his shoe size and things like he's not used to hearing. And you had him rattle. That's the first time I seen CP be like, okay, all right, this motherfucker pretty funny.
Well, you know, I didn't know when I did that, bro. That was my first time doing a damn, I can't even find that. What's the name of that cancel court? Oh yeah. When I went out there, I didn't know what to expect. So I had to watch. I watched him in the courtroom. Like I sat there and watched one episode before me and him did the episode.
And he be terrorizing people.
Yeah, and I watched, I said, oh, this not a court show. I just saw him getting on people. So I said the first thing I'm gonna do is just attack him.
Somebody in the comments on Instagram said 2020 85 South Carlos had LeVar emotional 20 minutes straight with the little bit jokes. Is this true, LeVar?
No, I actually, if y'all look at that,
I said, I saw Carlos was.
Yeah, if y'all go back and look at that roast, I was being double teamed, okay, and I started firing back. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, hell, I was holding my own against Los and DC Young Fly. So it was that was an interesting roast. I tell you what, once I did that show, I hadn't been back to 85 South about 4 years. So shit. Yeah, man.
If you had to judge them, all three of them, in order, who's the best roaster or the worst roaster out of the three?
I don't think Los really like roasting.
I don't really think Chico do neither though.
I think it's definitely gonna have to go with Fly.
Yeah, Fly number one because he got known for that on Vine.
Exactly, because to be a roaster, you got to be kind of silly,
and you got to be clever. And DC is clever.
Yeah, and Carlos is a great comedian, but he not really a roaster. He more, you know what I mean? Carlos give you, you know, his comedy. He gonna give you some knowledge. He gonna make his observation. Him and Chico, but out of roasting out of three, it's definitely got to go to DC Young Fly.
So you think DC, Chico, and Carlos is like in that order?
I think yeah, DC, Carlos, and Bean.
Okay, Bean last. Okay.
Yeah, but Bean don't, you know what I mean? That ain't his ammo.
It's crazy though, because you know, I noticed from being a roaster myself, I come from DC. So you know, we wrote DC, Philly, Chicago, Atlanta, and then I put New Orleans ain't bad neither. New York, they kind of funny, but New Yorkers, they also one of them guys, they get sensitive. If New York ain't getting the best of you, they get a little sensitive. But there's certain states that I noticed, they just funny. Like, I'm going to say it right now, can't no LA nigga do anything with me. Anything. Yeah. Midwest niggas be funny. I think East Coast dudes are funny. I think not too many down south. I think Atlanta, again, there's a couple good roasters in Atlanta, but like you talking about Florida, Texas, like I just don't think they can compete with, like, again, not saying they can't roast, but I'm talking about the hierarchy. Chicago, Philly, and DC is up there for me when it comes to like people from there can roast. So we talking about the Robin Harrises of the world, the Bernie Macs of the world. We talking about the Dave Chappelles of the world or the Martins of the world. Like, these are like good roasters who can go. And even Kevin Hart in Philly. These are good roasters who can go.
Kevin will roast your ass. Boy.
Kevin will roast your ass.
Motherfucking get down. He get down. And he don't really, like necessarily bring up his money and shit when he roasting. Because
you're losing when you do that. You're losing when you do that.
Yeah. He might, every once in a while he might do it.
But I think Kevin might do it with somebody who also getting money, so it's not as bad. Than to do it with somebody who ain't on your level financially. That's like, all right, now you just picking on it.
Nigga, I was in this trailer. As soon as he walked through the trailer, he was filming the movie Night School. So I went to hang out. I'm in the trailer. As soon as he walked in, You want to see what success looks like, Var? I'm like, damn, yeah, I do. Shit, that nigga had a fireplace in his trailer, nigga.
But that's something you tell your homies that you know, like, man, that's some silly shit. Like, that's some shit I would do. I think, but I just think if you a real roaster though, the moment you walk, I might not talk shit about you the moment I meet you, but I lined you up the very first time we met, just in case we get into a roast. I do it every time. I've been waiting for you to roast. I might see you 3-4 times and not talk shit at all, but just know every time I met you, I saw something I was waiting to roast you.
And also too, I think roasting is a love language for a lot of comedians.
Absolutely.
I had to learn though that everybody don't like to roast. Like I when I was a younger comic, I really didn't respect comedians that couldn't roast. Like I was like, nigga, if you can't roast, you just not a real comedian to me. But that's not the case.
That's not everybody's thing.
It's just not everybody's thing. So, it's what it is, man.
I know a lot of comedians who don't have the personality you think they like. You know this. There are so many comedians who are hilarious, and the moment they say "all right" and "good night," hop on stage, they turn into these mellow, these monotone people who are just,
Absolutely.
hey, I'm here with it. Hey man, how you doing? What's happening, baby? Talk to you. There are a lot of guys who don't have that rah off stage. Then there are guys, they come into the green room and we gonna talk shit.
The higher energy guys, if you see a guy and they like super, super high energy on stage, off stage.
Like Martin is very chill, even though he's one of the most physical, especially in his prime, one of the more physical comedians you've ever seen on stage. He was a very chill guy.
Yeah. No, he was cool. Yeah, he cool. I mean, I see him. It's not the same Martin right now, but it's cool.
How you feel about the Drewski? How did you see the new the commercial that they just shot for Drewski at the BT Awards? They had Jamie Foxx in it, Cardi B, Martin.
Drewski, he a superstar, man. I don't really have nothing to Drewski him, bro. Like
you gotta put your hand, like you really got it. It's to a point to where you have to just say,
not hate on.
You got it. You cannot hate on Drewski.
Nah. And then I respect him. He not doing stand up or whatever. I don't think he has any desire to do stand up,
but his skits,
he's dominating his lane. He's good, man. He's making millions and millions of dollars. He killing it, man.
His skits, man. And again, everything I hear about him is that he's a great guy. He's nice. I don't hear no things about him shitting on people, whatever like that.
He was my wife had this thing for a job, and they had a tailgate, and he was having something next door with that with the faux lifers. It was a whole
lifer. Yeah, that's his brand.
So I hit up Nav. I say, yo, Nav, you coming? So Nav Green came down. So Nav got me in with him, and I had my son. And man, Drewski was so nice. He said, oh man, your dad a legend, man. He showed me some love. He signed the boys football. He took a picture with him. My son was the man at school. It was really dope. So great guy, man. I got love for Drewski, man.
No, he deserves it, man. He deserves it, and he's a genius, man. Like Drewski gonna mess around, and as he grows in this game, he gonna write some funny fucking movies, man. Like
I can see it, bro. I mean,
he gonna write some. I'm talking about some Will Packer level, like funny, like man.
Does he stream or is he just sticking to the skits?
No, he streams. He streams the Drewski, the little for the love of Drewski or whatever it is. He does those on YouTube, and those do numbers, LeVar. All millions of views on YouTube.
Oh man, it's a lot of young guys, man. They killing it, man. And shout out to Mojo Brooks, man. I ain't never met him.
You seen this? I just seen him drop his tour dates, man. He overseas with it. Hey man, shout out Mojo, man.
God bless Mojo, because Mojo is on fire, man. I mean, he sold out. I just saw he sold out like 10,000 seats in Chicago. Like that's phenomenal, man.
Man, I told you one of my homies went to, I forgot if it was in Atlanta, but somewhere they went to, him and his girl. He said, man, I wish I didn't bring my girl. He said, man, that nigga is the LA Cool J comedy. He said there was so many women in the crowd. He said they pack his shows. Women love them some Mojo Brooks, man.
Let me tell you something, man. When you get to that level, because I think the hardest thing about being a comedian is actually selling tickets to me. I mean, you go through the motions. You know, you might get booed, bombed. You know, figuring out your voice on stage. But man, to get them asses in them seats, man, like that, bro, that is like
Because Instagram and TikTok is free. You know, Twitter is free. You know, these are things that like people like everybody. You might have 10 million followers, but it's free to watch you post freely on this page. For people to actually go out there and support you and buy your tickets for $100 a pop, $400 a pop, $50 a pop, like that's a real fan base. That's a real star. That's what you know. What the separate the stars from the people who think they famous. There are real stars out here who like they are famous. People will go support them and people want to see them. And he's built something with that crowd work that's so good that you almost don't even want to do crowd work because you're afraid somebody gonna be like, oh, you trying to be Mojo Brooks, huh? That call him shit he do, when he go there, they go call him.
yeah, that shit is phenomenal.
That shit is
Yeah,
phenomenal.
he kicking ass. Look at this nigga. Did we meet on Grinder? No, nigga. We met at a bar. We met at a bar one night, and we both had the same shirt on. Fuck out of here.
Now he hugged me from behind because he thought I was a little real, and I had to tell him, hey man, you got the wrong guy.
I hugged him, but he said, "Shibbity dobo."
That's from that moment we've been cool, but you had the wrong guy. Your guy made a statement about it. Real made a statement. He didn't fuck with the jokes. Did you see that?
We talked about it last night. We had a conversation about it. That's my nigga. We amicably agreed to disagree on it. Like I say, my stance is with this roast. A roast is a roast. Please, people, hear me. When there's a roast, if you're gonna be offended, just don't watch it. Don't watch it because these comics are just they saying whatever. And I understand people could be in their feelings, but at the end of the day, it's a roast. The intent is to roast and to talk shit, and you just talking shit, man. Nobody gets hurt, nobody gets shot, stabbed, nobody gets slapped.
I almost don't want to ask you on the live, but I'm gonna ask you. Fuck it. You think he would have complained if he was invited? If he was one of the guys.
Shit, man, I don't want to do that, man. You being messy, Earl. I'm not going there, man.
I'm talking shit, man. Hey, look, I would have been I'm gonna tell you right now, they could have replaced Draymond Green for Lil Rel any day of the week. I'd rather saw Lil Rel than Draymond Green.
The Draymond Green choice was interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, Draymond Green, nobody talking to Tiffany Haddish. And then I don't know why Tiffany didn't say anything. They put Regina Hall up. I don't know.
But I'm not that mad at Regina because Regina's hilarious.
No, she is. She got great timing and shit, but it's just
Great
like,
timing.
okay, but Tiffany's an actual comedian.
And it's your little sis.
Yeah.
I gotta watch it because maybe they again. I haven't seen no clips of her, but maybe she did tell jokes.
I didn't see Tiffany say not one joke in that roast, bro.
I got to really look at it because I didn't even. I ain't heard nothing about her neither, so I don't know if she did or she didn't.
I didn't see it not one time.
Yeah, I didn't hear nothing about you said. I didn't hear nothing about her.
You just came off screen.
Oh, I'm back. Yeah, I didn't hear anything about it. I really got to look into that and see if she was on there because, like you said, if he had her there and she ain't hear no jokes, it's like, did you come to support? You know, like I don't.
Yeah, it was interesting. It was
like I said, I would have much rather. All jokes aside, I'd have much rather saw like a little rare. I would have loved to see Tiffany Haddish get up there and talk her shit.
Yeah. And how did you feel about Cat Williams coming out?
Oh man,
did Cat want to do it, or was the money that big? How much you think they paid Cat Williams to do this? Because it clearly doesn't seem that Cat likes Kevin Steele.
Listen. How do we get into this conversation? Let me tell you something. First of all, Cat is a genius. He's a goddamn fire starter, but he's a goddamn genius. I loved him being there. I would have loved if Mike Epps was there. Like I would have really loved. There was a couple of guys that Kevin had beef with in the past that would have got up there and talked their shit. I would have loved to see Mike Epps get up there and talk shit. Again, could have replaced him for Draymond Green. As a comedian, I'm watching Cat's jokes. First of all, hilarious jokes. He tore Kevin Hart ass up with the jokes, pause. But I'm looking at it like I think they just paid Cat Williams to say how you really feel in the joking manner. Like them jokes were they were almost a little cringy because it was like they are the same. This is how you really feel.
I think they gave Cat Williams $1 million. Come out there.
Nah, they gave him a bag though. They gave him a bag though. But you know what though? Let's be for real though, right? Realistically, I go on somewhere. I'm because Cat is a superstar on his own, right? His fan base shows it. I go somewhere. I do about 7 minutes of jokes. If they gave Cat a good $1 million, why would he not do it?
No, I tell you, I grabbed.
Yeah, but I don't think it was like 10 big. No, I think if they say, "Hey, Cat, we're gonna give you $1 million to go up here and tell 7 minutes worth of jokes," I'm in and I'm out. I'll take that $1 million. I'll fly out, go do that, go get right back on my plane and get up out of there. They probably gave him.
Where does the beef between Cat Williams and Kevin Hart? Where does it stem from?
I think from what I've heard through various people is that Kevin wasn't taking no shorts, you know. So a lot of stuff that because Mike said he did the same thing. They both went through a phase to where they were kind of hot and they were kind of arrogant, so they wasn't taking certain roles. And at that time, Kevin was trying to make a name for himself, but he's picking up roles. The biggest role I know, because they say to this day, Kevin Hart, he hate that movie, was Fool's Gold with Matthew McConaughey. If you see that movie, you know it's for Cat because it's literally Kevin Hart as a pimp. He's the main villain in the movie just about, but he's a pimp and he's dressed as a pimp in the movie. I'm talking about like gator shoes, purple suit. You know that was a Cat. You know, because you know, LeVar, when you do scripts, they'll say Eddie Murphy-like character. They'll say we want a LeVar Walker-like character. It's the weirdest shit they do in filming.
No. Trust me, I've been there, nigga. Like I've been in the director's office and they'll have the character name with a picture of the actual person
who they want to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want a Kevin Hart like guy. And it's like, we didn't get Kevin Hart, goddammit. Like, but that's what it was. That was Cat's original script for him. And they built that character around Cat so that he could shine in that character with the suit, the pimp suit, all that shit. And then literally he turned it down and then Kevin did it. And I think that is one of them things where I think Kevin didn't like that movie because I guess he had to the paycheck and do it. But that is one of them things where I think Cat, and then we get envious, man. If you Google Kevin Hart Fool's Gold and you'll see what I mean.
They wanted Kevin for Uncle Drew.
I could believe it.
Kevin would, they wanted Kevin for that.
I also heard that they wanted I don't know if this is true or not, but they wanted Kevin and The Rock to do Vacation Friends.
Right, I could see that.
And it ended up being, Rail and John Cena.
Yeah, I could see that. Shit, I wish that there was some motherfucker they want to do. I could do. Shit, throw LeVar Walker in some of these.
Well, one day, they will redo the Judge Mathis show, as you know, and you will.
I just want to say, the young man has been here, and he has done everything in his power to. God damn.
Let me ask you something. Would you? That's one of my favorite videos. He does the streets. Most guys want to go in and get. And I'm crying because I see myself in them. Here's my thing: if you were able to do SNL right now, would you do it?
Yeah, shit. Why not? I would do SNL, but I don't think SNL is that necessarily relevant to the culture. I don't
know because I think, this is the thing about SNL. What I'm learning is that, and we know that we had these conversations privately, it ain't about no more who they can create. It's about what you can do. The one that does Sebastian Maniscalco, I can't think of his name right now, good young comedian, white guy. And then they got Cam on there too, who a lot of people know him from Kill Tony and things of that nature. He's been going viral for his impressions. They're saying he is like bringing SNL back. Like, I think every now and then somebody comes along who's good.
What's this guy's name?
Oh, what is his name? He does the Sebastian Maniscalco skits. He's also in the new Kevin Hart movie, 72 Hours. I'm gonna see if I can find his name in that.
The Spanish kid.
I think he's either Spanish or Italian. I'm gonna tell you exactly what his name is. So his name is Marcelo Hernandez. Yeah. Marcelo Hernandez. They have been raving about him because I've been seeing his skits go viral on all platforms. He does Sebastian Maniscalco, and it is hilarious. And he is really like, every time they give him a role, he's been knocking out the park. You know when somebody come along and you go, ooh, they got one. He's going to be a star.
Marcelo Hernandez. Oh, yeah. Let's check it out. Let's see. Let's check that out. Let's check that out. Buddy.
He's a problem.
Let me see. Let's see what we got.
I think if I was nominated and I lost, I would think I would probably do something like, I don't even care about this. I don't care about this. Pretty good. What about you, Sebastian? You got one? What? That's really nice. That's very elegant, Sebastian. Well done. I think.
What was that? Him in person?
No. He got an actual skit on SNL where he does Sebastian Maniscalco. He got one where he does him as a lawyer, and he has one where he like shows up at a family event, and he does Sebastian down pat. If you know Sebastian Maniscalco, one of the more physical comedians, and it is hilarious. So much that like it got back to Sebastian, and he's like, that's how they end up doing that. But he is dynamite. It's him and Sebastian. If you look up him impersonating Sebastian Maniscalco on SNL, it's hilarious. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like it came past my timeline, and I've been seeing him ever since. And I've seen him do a couple more characters where it was like, man, he shines. He's one of them guys that steals the room.
Well, let me take a look. Here we go. Let me see.
Here we go. This one of them. That shit was funny. Oh man, down to the T.
You like him as a comedian, Sebastian?
Oh my God. Listen, you know what's so funny? You know, as a comedian, I think sometimes some of us get caught up in our own selves and we be so, I like only black this, or I like white that. I think genius writing is genius writing. I'm a Seinfeld fan. I think Seinfeld is one of the most genius shows to ever be a sitcom. Like, I'm taking Seinfeld over just writing over a Martin any day of the week. Just writing. Like, it's just genius writing. Sebastian's writing, Sebastian's timing, comedic timing, his punchline, his physical ability, he's one of my favorites. Also a guy who Jerry Seinfeld helped put on.
Okay. Well, no, I mean,
and he's one of the more bigger comedians as far as touring. And again, we talk about putting ass in seats. He's one of them. I think he's been like a top 4 grossing comedian as far as tour wise for the last 5 years.
You've been kicking ass. Let me see how he talk. Let's see what we got here. Let me take a look at it. Let's see how this guy talks.
On Saturday Night Live, they're doing you, and I love that.
Well, thank you.
Did you not take that as a?
Thank you.
Yeah, obviously I took it as a compliment. Anytime anybody does an impersonation, I find it very flattering, and for him to do it on Saturday Night Live was pretty special. I haven't been on Saturday Night Live myself, but
either have I, and I never have. You will be. I don't think Lauren likes me. I think you'll make it on there.
If you look at his, like try to find a bit of his. Should be a short of a bit of his, and you'll see what I mean by his physical comedy.
Real slow, I was out there the other day, a couple of guys, huh? Yeah, they're like that.
That's like, you picked it up pretty goddamn fast, didn't you?
I know he talks real slow. Italian, bada boom, bada bing.
She's a true Italian, but like I said,
he's from Chicago too. So like the nigga talk, he got that very slow voice being.
Yeah, it's like you said, it's like a difference between a Chicago Italian and then like a New York Italian. He's a Chicago Italian, but like I said, if you go just look at one of his bits, like his shorts, or one of his bits, you'll see what I mean. Like he's funny, man. I've been watching him for a while on Netflix, and he's funny. He's one of my favorites, man. Sebastian's definitely one of my favorites, man.
I think I could pull him off. Let me see. I gotta look at his stand up. Where he at? Sebastian
I would say he got plenty of reels out there, so I know you're gonna find them.
Man, he tells stories.
Oh, some of the funnier stories.
Okay, that's him outside.
He should have had something up there comedy-wise, a reel.
I'm looking at one now. I'm trying to. I'm on here now. Oh, come on. Sebastian got too rich and cool. That's why they're not showing. Where's the? Wait. No, that's a gift. Come on.
You on YouTube or you on what you on?
I'm looking at Twitter.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at Twitter right.
It might be you might need to TikTok that thing.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
No. Let me. Damn.
Yeah, it might be TikTok. Twitter don't be Elon to fuck the app up.
Yeah, I see. Hey, honey. Yeah, I'm on the pod. This is my wife. Just came in here, guys.
I'm on the pod.
I'm talking to Earl. Don't he look just like Lil Real? Look at him. They look like just like Real, don't he? You see him? Shibbity doubles, fam. You know what I mean?
Lil Rel is smaller than me now. He definitely looks good, man. Lost some weight.
Yeah, let me see. I gotta see this stand up from.
See if you can do TikTok, because TikTok I have it. Like I said, X ain't what it used to be.
Yeah, let me go. TikTok.
I know TikTok have it. You know LeVar when his wife walk in, hey honey, you on the pod?
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
That's that married life. Yeah, hey, honey, I'm just doing the pod. Got my setup going on. Yeah, that's all.
I found.
So we all went out to dinner.
There you go.
There we go. Let's see what we got.
Yeah.
And the kid comes from behind me and slaps me in the neck. Now the parents are right across from me. And they're like, oh. Now the strike was so violent.
Oh yeah, he's yeah. Oh yeah. So I see the guy and he comes up to me and he looking at me and he goes slaps me. Yeah.
Because he's so good at like lullabying you, and then when he goes into the actual punchline, it's loud. It's like he slow walks you and then boom bang. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah. So he definitely developed him a style that's pretty dope.
Oh, you really can't mimic it. If you do it, it's like you're doing Sebastian.
You definitely doing Sebastian.
You're doing Sebastian.
That's good. He developed that style.
I think another guy who developed a style that you really couldn't mimic was like Patrice. Like that style is like you can't really mimic that style.
What a great comedian, bro!
Without somebody saying, "Oh, you're doing Patrice."
Patrice died way too soon. Do you know how big Patrice would be right now? Like
he would have probably been like the next. When I say the next, like the next Bernie Mac, like they'd have probably gave Patrice a show where like he's an uncle or something, like Bernie Mac, where he like he's or just some type of job he has where he's able to be himself and talk the shit he talks. Like he would have been everywhere. Like he would have been, like I said, Bernie Mac style, where like they would have tried, and he had the size that you could see him playing like an ex-NFL guy. Like I'm gonna give you a prime example, right? I don't know if you watch it, but there's a show out right now, Tracy Morgan, The Fall and Rise of Reggie Jenkins, where he plays an ex-football guy. I can see Patrice O'Neal doing that role where he's this ex-football player who's trying to get in retirement, but he got banned from being in retirement because he gambled on one of the games. So now he's trying to change his image so he can get voted into retirement. But he's so real that it's like it's hard to like him not to be himself. I could have seen that in him.
No, I feel that. Let's see where they got some clips of him.
Now I found out 5 years ago I was diabetic.
Let me see. Oh yeah.
If one of the funniest.
To this day, right? To save my mama's life. Like Like if somebody held my mama hostage and had a gun to her head, right? It says, nigga, spell restaurant. You know, like, I'm gonna shoot your mother in the head. I'll be like, I would look at my mother like, I love you.
Quit stalling.
You gotta look at me, Mom. She crying. Understand that I
quit stalling.
My heart. Stop stalling, nigga. Okay, all right. All right. R-E-S-T. Oh my God. Here's where it gets. Oh, Jesus Christ. There's a rescue. Ruined is this. It's an A-O-U or U. All right, give me another word, man. Give me another word. One more word. Just give my mother a chance to live. Tomorrow? Probably. God.
Probably.
Banana. B-A-N. B-A-N-N. A-N-N. Is there like 7 N's in banana? B-A-N-N. A-N-N. A-N-A. Like you watch the news and no matter what's on, you just can't care. Like you try to, but it just 30,000 Chinese people died in an earthquake, and you're like, oh my God. Oh wow. I could care less. Oh my God. A missing mother of 10 hasn't been seen in 2 weeks. You're like, all right, I'm gonna care about this. I know it. I know. Oh wow. I don't give a damn. Now I found out 5 years ago I was diabetic. So you figure I mean
That shit, he's from Chicago too, right?
No, hell no. Patrice from
Where you from?
Boston. He from
Boston. Boston. Mm.
Yeah, he from Boston, man. Yeah.
Because I think Bill Burr from Boston too, right?
Oh yeah, Bill Burr.
Yeah, because they grew they would but everybody said Patrice used to terrorize. Like Kevin said, Patrice used to terrorize him. It's a lot of comedians who said, man, Patrice he made you work for it. Like he would go to the crowd.
I just think, and even Dave Chappelle said he didn't like him.
Couldn't stand him.
It just said like Patrice, in regards to comedies, just was full of love and was so passionate about it, and he could not help but to give you the truth, right? Like that wasn't shit.
But it ain't enough of them. Like he really like there's not a but that's kind of what y'all do though. Like that 40 and up comedian, that's what they like. The 40 and up comedian, when you come off stage, even when you think you ripped, hey man, what you think? That shit was terrible. Like that's how y'all are, and that's how we guys like me in our late 20s, early 30s. That's how we like molded to be. So like we don't take stuff as hurtful than the 19-year-old comic who just started.
But it's kind of hard to people like, I think guys my Generation X, we kind of built for it tough, bro. It's like, the millennials, the what is it, the Gen Z,
Gen X, all these motherfuckers.
What are you?
I think I'm Gen Z. I'm either millennial or Gen Z, if I'm not mistaken. I think I might be Gen Z. I'm
your birthday?
I'm 94. Yeah, I'm in the 90s.
I'm young, bro. 94?
Yeah.
Nigga.
I just turned 32 April 24th.
Oh man. What generation is people born in 1994?
Actually, man, I got man bun. Absolutely, man. Handful of hair, man.
You generation Y.
I ain't never heard generation. Really? Generation Y?
You like Mike? They are typically defined as late millennials or part of the zillennial.
So what is the range?
1981 to 1996.
Okay.
So
we the last of the Mohegans though. Like that generation is the last of like we have a little bit of that built for tough, so we not as sensitive, but then we also have a little bit of that newfound like we not just about to go for anything.
Yeah, I want to see. Yeah, y'all I think with each generation. Okay.
That like 99 and under, like and over, they can't do shit.
He's out of generation. So this is Generation X, flexible and independent. Historical events, fall of Berlin Wall, end of Cold War, first computers, email, text message, work-life balance.
That's definitely you.
Little hope for the future. They seek to remain in the same position. Now, I was born in 77.
Yeah, so you right there.
So I'm kind of really Gen Y, to be honest. Because I was 3 years old at the end of Gen X. So I'm really kind of Gen Y when you think about it. So Generation Y, teamwork, overqualified and immature. Major historical events, terrorist attacks of September 11, PlayStation, first social networks.
Yep.
Communication preferences, instant messaging, social networks, email, work, flexibility, and online working. Perspectives, pragmatic idealism. They want to change the world because it needs to be improved.
Yeah.
And Gen Z, between Y and Z. So you are a zillennial because you were born in 1994. So you only 3 in 97. That's what I'm saying. I'm a hybrid of Gen X, Gen Y.
Yeah, because you definitely got. But I mean, when you read the Gen Y, you got a lot of that in you.
Yeah. So like Gen Z multitasking.
Yep.
They have concentration problems and lack of commitment. Major historical events, global warming, Arab Spring, cloud computing, communication preferences, video calls, instant messaging, social networks. Work, they're looking for stability and perspectives, mobility at work, but living with worries about the future.
I can say a little bit of that. They definitely that video calling shit like that. Boy, everybody 25 and under, my nephew, they love the fucking video call.
Nigga,
Bro. I hate it, bro.
I'll be like, dog, that's like showing up at somebody's house unannounced, bro.
I swear to God, LeVar, why am I looking at your face when we're talking on the phone?
Like, bro, and they love that shit. Now, and then the old niggas that want to be young be doing that shit, bro.
My mother only FaceTimes call me when she does. That's my mother. My niece, okay. My niece is cool. Even my nephew had FaceTime, and I'm like, hey man, what's up, man? Like, what you want to make? What you want to look? You want to see if my skin is glowing? Get off the phone and call me regular. They love the FaceTime, and even listen. I'm talking about. I got some cousins that's gangsters. These niggas be on dead FaceTime calls. What you doing? Yeah, I'm about to go. What you got going on tonight? Y'all like.
Face be big as hell up in the thing, nigga.
And the motherfucker like this, or they be doing this.
Yeah, they
like,
be
man,
like
if you don't.
Bro,
they think for some reason, I said my cousin, why y'all FaceTime each other like that? He said, man, that's what he said to me. He said, man, you know, them niggas be listening. I said, so you think the FaceTime call is a recorded too?
Come on.
You think the FaceTime call, you think the way to get away from your drug transactions or any of your crime transactions is the FaceTime because they don't pick up on that call. But if we call on a regular phone, they'll hear us. These new niggas, these niggas are hilarious.
And somebody just came in here talking about Sebastian. You saying Sebastian is not funny at all, but that hey, it's subjective. Like I say,
subjective.
It's subjective, bro.
Lord, real quick, you tell us who you think is funny, because I can kind of get a grasp of who you think. Who would you say is hilarious?
Who is funny to you, Lord C85-T9I? Who is funny to you?
If that ain't it, that's a Gen Z. That's a Gen Zer right there.
That's
I can almost guarantee you.
He was born. Are you a Gen Zer?
I'm a Gen Wire. I can almost guarantee he was born between 97 and 2010. I almost guarantee it. Sebastian tells jokes of like, and he has a lot of like, you have to relate because they're like a lot of past jokes. Like, he has this joke about how like Uber, he still don't understand how Uber even works. He was like, if you would have came to us in the early 2000s and a nigga would have pulled over in front of you, it's like, you so and so, he'd have been like, get the fuck out of here. It's hilarious. He said, I couldn't imagine a stranger pulling up on me. He said, we are way too comfortable. He said, could you imagine in the late 90s, early 2000s, a stranger pulling up on you? Are you Mary Lou? He was like, get the fuck out of here, you fucking creep. Man, that's just funny, man. That shit is because again, me being an early 90s baby, I still have that. I remember that time. Like I've sent my nephew when he was like 12 to school on an Uber because I didn't want to go across town and drop him off when he stayed with me for like 2 weeks. I couldn't even imagine me getting in a stranger's car at 10 years old to like, and these kids. Like even your son, you might not put him in Ubers, but like that age, they have no problem with riding an Uber. They will get in a Uber at 10, 11, 12 with no problem. I've seen a 13-year-old be on her phone like, I'm about to call me an Uber. I couldn't even imagine that at 13 years old, getting in a fucking a stranger's car to go somewhere far, like 20 minutes away.
Come on, no, that's why. And then people put their kids in them like it ain't nothing. So
That's what I'm saying. Like like it's nothing. I'm talking about you would be 15, 14 years old and your mother, I got an Uber coming to pick you up. Where you at? Make sure you call me when the Uber get there. I couldn't imagine that. That's why I think Sebastian's funny, man. Again, you gotta just relate. If you don't relate, you don't relate, and I get it. He has a joke where he talks about how like he don't like when people like show up. He's like the new generation, they'll just pop up on each other. What are you doing? I'm in town. He's like, growing up, we did not. You had to call. You had to give us notice. So we would not answer the door. We would turn the lights off in the house when you came unexpected, and then call you hours later and say we wasn't home. You should have told us. I'm like, I relate to that. Like, you can't just pop up on niggas.
that's fact. Yo, I was in the car and I get in the Uber, you know, and I'm in the Uber. I can get him. I got him.
If you watch him, he has just like Jerry Seinfeld, but it's funnier to me. He has what is it called? Observational comedy, when you observe shit and you make fun of it. Like, he's real good at that. He's real good at observing the situation and just cracking down on it to where he makes it so fucking funny and relatable because you can understand his point of view. He said the Gen Zers, he said they do shit like, I'm gonna go backpacking in the mountains to find myself. I'm gonna leave college for a year and go backpacking to find myself. He said, if I told my father, 18 years old, I wanted to find myself, he'd be like, where you go? You're here. I found you. You're in my house. Where you find what? You're here. I found you. Where you going? That's relatable, dog.
No, that's real.
That's what my father told me. My father was born in 1947. My father said when he would turn 18 years old, my grandfather came in his room and said, hey, man, either you gonna go get a job or you gonna join the military, but you gonna find something to fucking do. And a couple months later, my father was in Vietnam. Like, that's where they come from. Like, what you about to do, brother? You 18 now. What you about to do? You about to go figure something out. And my father did 4 or 5 years in Vietnam. Like, he's a Vietnam Marine, Vietnam vet. Like, that's what they come from. Your son, like, no funny. How old is your son, Duval?
11.
Your son's 11 years old. So you're an older dad. Because, I mean, you had your son when you was 36, 35, that later age. Your son is going to be, because you have softened up. And your son, if it's something like 21, it'd be different because you had him younger, so it'd be a little tougher. Because of the generation your son was born in, the age you was, when your son turned 18, you're not about to just kick him out and, hey, man, hey, what you about to do? You're 18 now. Your son can probably live with you no funny till he's 25, 26. And you're going to make it to where your son is not going to go out into the world blinded with no type of support. He's going to have support. You might make sure his credit is good so that way he has a jump start on life. That's the generation that a lot of them come from. And like that type of parenting starts to create because you know what the fuck your parents look like. You come from the ages of when you 18, hey, brother, hey, you better figure it out.
Bruh, you ain't lying. They throw your ass out to the wolves.
To the wolves. No credit. No even sense of how to pay bills and none of that shit. Go figure it out.
Go figure it the fuck out. Yeah. That's
like,
fact.
Literally. literally, that's how they was taught. And a lot of them taught that. But like I said, as you get older in generations, you realize that like you can't do that. Like I got one of my nephews on. He can't use it. I let him use my credit card one time where I had him on there where he could be a credit card user. He burnt it up, but his name is on it, so where anytime I pay that bill, it helps him out. So he gonna probably, by the time he's 21, he gonna probably have a 820 credit score.
No, that's what it's about, bro.
Yeah, but that's what that's what we're starting to do. We're realizing that, like, man, we were given the keys to a bad car. Like, what happens if you give us the keys to a brand new, fully loaded car? How easy we'll be able to drive in life, and that's what it's starting to create. So when they speak about how our thinking is, that's what I want to do for my first child. Like, hey man, I'm gonna set you up to where you ain't out here just blinded. I come from an era of like, hey man, you better get your job at 18, start paying some bills now.
Bro, that's the way to go. You right. You right, bro. That's the way.
Paying bill. How the fuck I'm gonna ever leave? I'm in this motherfucker paying bills at 18.
That's fact. That is fact, man.
My father did something that I admire my father for. When my brother got in trouble, kicked out of school, and my mother kicked him out. And my father went out there, got him back, brought him back in the house, had a conversation with my mother. He said, man, you gotta get your job in like 2 weeks. He said, since you're not going to school, you're gonna get your job. So my brother got a job, and my father had my brother pay him like $200 every paycheck or something like that. And my brother did that job for about 6 to 8 months. And that in 6 to 8 months, my father took all that money that he got from my brother and gave it back to him to jumpstart when he stepped out. So he never used the money. He just had him pay him the money, and he kept it, and he gave it all back to him so he can get his own spot and do his own thing. And he did it for, like I said, almost close to like a year. And when when he finally left and my brother wanted to go somewhere, he's like, hey man, I got something for you. And he gave him all his money back. So I come from a good dude, man. Like, just that type of thinking.
No, that's dope. That's good shit, bro. Well, man, I'm about to wrap this shit up, Earl. I got some stuff I got to do, man. This was a vibe. And we talked about stand-up, which is something I really like. I like that. I think I'm going to start talking about just stand-up comedy.
Absolutely.
In the state of stand-up. You know what I mean? Because
I see you in Arlington, 26th and 24th. Y'all go get y'all tickets to that improv in Texas. I mean, at the improv, but the Arlington, Texas. Y'all get y'all tickets.
Pull up, guys. It's gonna be a vibe. So
y'all get y'all tickets. And shout out to you. And I've been seeing you doing numbers with that Joe Jackson. That shit is hilarious.
You saw the last one I did.
That last one, that I seen like 100, 200K. That shit is hilarious.
Appreciate it, bro. I'm trying. I'm working. Hopefully they buy these tickets and pull up on me, man. That's all I ask, y'all. Just please get tickets.
Yeah, if anybody deserve it, this guy deserve it, man. And he's one of the better comedians on stage. So one of my top fives, man. Absolutely.
I appreciate that shit, bro. But shit.
And you go buy tickets at Arlington, you will see him in a jean jacket and black baseball cap. He doesn't stray away from his outfits.
No, I don't. This is it. Real simple. I got my track pants. I got my Temu track pants on. Let me show you.
He just might have a chain on.
No, I ain't got it on.
You got the Temus on. Let me see the Temus. Them bitch, he got some Adidas. Instead of 3 stripes, it's 9 stripes.
My $12 Temu track pants I got on y'all ass.
I got your ass hip to Temu.
Bro, you see everybody was tripping on AP doing that watch collection.
That shit was so corny to me. That's how you know we so damn elitist. Once it's affordable for everybody, I don't want this shit no more. I'm getting rid of my shit.
Bro, it's like I told people this, and I did a video about it. It's just like right now, we in the most technologically advanced time we've ever been in, right?
Mm-hmm.
With AI, you have 3D printers now. Yeah. Everything can be replicated or reproduced. It's just what it is, man. Like it's what it is.
And what was happening was this. What I heard was this. So there's a lawsuit out that AP tried to do for other companies doing that octagon frame. They tried to trademark it, but they said Yeah, they said because the octagon is so common, you can't trademark it. So they lost a lot of money. So a lot of that, honestly, was just because, and between that, the inflation, because a lot of people now, LeVar, if LeVar is already rich, again, and a lot of guys are doing, some of y'all favorites is doing this. Why don't I go buy me a $30,000, $100,000 watch? I can get that same watch for 2 racks, and you're going to think it's real because it's on my wrist.
That's fact. Like, dude,
If you see a Floyd Mayweather with a $30,000 or a $300,000 watch, but you don't know he only really paid $8,000 for it, you gonna tell Floyd it's fake?
Bro, it's so many of these niggas are rocking fake watches.
Come on, man.
And I mean, it's just what it is. Like, hell, even Chad Ochocinco said all he wears fake. So,
but because he Chad, don't nobody question him.
Yeah, exactly. And people still don't believe it's fake. They be like, that ain't fake. You be like, yeah, it is. You know what I mean? So I just think now, materialism is cool, but things are going to get cheaper and cheaper as we go. You know what I mean? As things ramp up, production is so much easier to do. As we get more and more robots, things are going to cost pennies on the dollar. We're going to see.
And the economy right now is gas is $6 a gallon damn near in DC. It's almost $5, man. Like, the economy just too expensive. I was having this conversation with one of my homeboys. I'm like, dog, the amount of people who keep going on tour. Nigga, Jay-Z is doing the Roots Festival. You know the economy bad, man. Like, people's out here getting some work.
It's fucked up out here. But as far as that luxury market, what's going to be the real luxury is experiences. So look, there's been a decline in luxury goods, watches, shoes, shit like that. But ticket sales and experiences have gone up by 400% or 500%.
People want to go places now. Like, it's better because you spend $20,000 a watch. Do you know what type of resort trip you can have? You know what type of Jamaica fully paid resort you could pay for $20,000? But you spend it on a watch?
It's not even just about that. It's about that experience can't be duplicated. Right.
Facts.
And then also, if I'm like got front row tickets for the F1 race, I'm got front row tickets for the World Cup, or I'm at the Super Bowl, that's a big ass flex.
Facts.
That's a huge.
Or again, would you rather me give you a $20,000 watch, LeVar, or me give you a $20,000 resort for you, your wife, and your kid? Like, it's just like people are starting to wise up, and especially my generation and the generation underneath me. It's like, all this again. It's just socialism where you want to. Oh man, I don't want to do no more AP. They doing $300. I did. One guy said, I think it was a streamer. He said it's almost like if you bought a house for $5 million and then somebody fuck around and buy the same house for $250,000. Why would I be mad? If anything, I'm gonna be like, damn, I should have waited a little bit because I could have got the same house.
Because the reasoning for them buying that shit and the whole kind of luxury market industry is based off of I'm better than you, right? It's just a pecking order. Like, psychologically, it's like, yeah.
In the words of one of your hometown friends, not say friend, but one of your hometown greats, Kanye West, man, I spent $3,000 on this just to be like, nigga, you ain't up on this. That's literally what it is. I just want to be able to say you can't get it.
And if you notice, Kanye on his website, all his shit $20.
Yeah, his shit cheap because he know that people are gonna buy it by the bulk, so he don't need that.
Yeah.
They said he spent $7 million for that Super Bowl commercial. This was the year I think Usher did the Super Bowl, and he said he made that money. They said he made that money, and mind you, that commercial was real short. It was like, hey man, it's Kanye. I got my brand dropping in tonight, and they say he made that $7 million back. That's within 24 to 48 hours.
Really on his website though. He ain't really coming with it, bro. Like, it's kind of like, nigga,
he getting lazy because now he has to do it himself versus when he had Adidas and he had the people behind him. You know that, like, you can do it yourself, LeVar, but having that machine, it do help because it make it simpler for you.
I mean, this shit, bro, he ain't putting no flavor on this bitch.
This shit like it looked like the set. It looked like the preset before you open up a business. How they give you like a preset of what it's going to look like. That's what it reminds me of.
It's just the
template.
Yeah, it's no real flavor on here, bro. Like, them Adidas drops were insane.
It wasn't because again, you got that level of manufacture. When it coming out of your pocket, it's a different ball game. You know that.
I mean, these are cool. Like I got these in like what I got them in black.
Rotate them hoes. What they look like? Let me see. Them things look like LeVar. Them things look like. Come on, man.
They just a rubber shoe. I mean,
yeah, something you can make on your 3D printer.
Yeah, it's just a rubber. You know what I mean? I guess you could wear them hoes in the summer.
Are they comfortable? That's my thing.
Oh, they're very comfortable. I got it. They're very, very comfortable.
See, and that's what matters. As long as they're not cheaply made and they comfortable, yeah.
I mean, it's just rubber. I mean, they make them with these pellets, and then he got this. This is new.
Oh, like the Yeezy slide armor like he used to have.
Yeah, but I like the original.
Oh man, what was them Jones called that I used to have? The one that had it was the shoe that had the holes in it.
This is the slide I like.
Oh
this.
yeah, with the little Jones at the bottom, the rivets at the bottom. That was a classic shoe.
Yeah,
them sliders. I got a pair of them at the crib. Them thing. I got 3 pair. I got a brown pair, a black pair, and a blue pair. Them things so comfortable.
I think I'm gonna look at Adidas collection.
Yeah, and now they took his name off them, so they're not Yeezys no more. Yeah, they took him.
Boy, that boy had heat. It was just heat.
Didn't he though?
Look at that shit. These shoes were fucking beautiful, bro.
Didn't he though?
Oh, they were beautiful. These were beautiful shoes, bro. We couldn't wait for the drops. Kanye had everybody, trying to dress fresh or being fresh.
And it was, you know what it was too? Everything he made was so comfortable, man.
Very comfortable.
It was the knitted type of sneaker that you could just float your foot in. You wouldn't worry about all that nubuck, or you wasn't worried about everything was either cotton, netted, or it was rubber, and everything was, man, comfortable. Them Yeezy slides have touched so many outside places. I used to watch people wear Yeezy slides. First of all, the slides are for the crib, for real. People were taking them, they walking down New York Main Street with them. They walking like, man, at the bottom, some of them shoes have been worn to the fifth degree.
Did you like them joints?
I hated them, but everybody had a pair. I hated them, but everybody had a pair. Mine was them foam runners. All them foam runners. I had them in every color.
Look at this.
I had them hoes in every color. I know you got a pair. You a Kanye fan, old Chicago nigga.
Look, of course, nigga, I got these bitches in black. I got them in black. And look what I did. Look what I did. I cut the strap off. That made them better.
Yeah, that's clean.
I cut that strap off.
That's clean. Yeah, that would have been good. That would have been a good idea.
Yeah.
You out here manufacturing your own type of sneaker.
They harder without the strap. I cut it off. Look at that. Look how clean that is.
How many pair of Yeezys you got in your collection?
Oh, well, I got this. Let me take you back. Hold on.
Yeah, let me see. I know you ain't got them Red Octobers.
It starts here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Them hit like crack cocaine in the 80s when them
it starts, buddy. I lost my mind.
Yours are pretty good condition too, man. You ain't really did too much enough.
They're not too bad. I mean, they got the wrinkles in them.
Yeah, but that ain't nothing.
Material. It's the sock material or whatever. They got the wrinkle, but man.
When did them drop? When did them drop?
2012.
Yeah, so them dropped a long time ago.
Dude, I still got the thing because I'm on Twitter like that. Niggas was blowing my phone up when I popped up with these. But I paid resale for these. I paid like $1,500 for these.
Oh my God.
That was back in the day. I just had to have them.
You would never do that in today's days, would you?
Nah.
You know how many pair of Temu shoes I could buy for $1,500?
I won, nigga, when I did Miller Lite and I was in the semifinals.
You had them on.
Nigga, it got quiet when I walked on stage with these bitches. I mean, it was niggas was like, oh, niggas was like, yeah, that nigga got some heat. You know what I'm saying? And I got down, nigga. In New Orleans, I won Miller Lite. I went to that
And you was in New Orleans, so you know everybody in that crowd was. Never mind. Let me stop.
I was murdering. Well, you know, I went to school there too.
So, where at?
I went to Xavier, New Orleans.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you went to Xavier. Okay. Yeah, them bitches was today. Them bad boys. He had a run, man, where like he had Adidas. Him and James Harden had Adidas on fire.
Bro.
They had Adidas on. And I ain't gonna lie. As of right now, Adidas has better shoes than Nike right now. And still James Harden dropping, and it's still some of those old from the Yeezy collaboration they didn't took the Yeezy name off of. It's some heat over there.
Really?
Oh man.
But no, you know, I got them
and got one of the highest selling shoes right now, bro.
You know, I got them jellyfish.
Oh.
How bad? All right. I got them jellyfish. You know, you saw those though.
Yeah, they nice.
Them hard. But yeah, I ain't bought shit else though. I've been chilling. I gotta pick out to get some money, man. This shit getting tight around here, bro.
Yeah, I know, man. I noticed, man. It was the time. You was Louis Vuitton and Christian Dior up, man.
I'm about to be motherfucking T-shirt Tony around this bitch, cause man, this money getting tight.
Last show I did with LeVar, that nigga did the show barefooted.
Nigga, it's getting tight out here, man. This economy and shit. This shit ain't no motherfucking hoe.
Oh my God. I dread going to the gas station. I'm so mad at you motherfuckers for having Tesla, but I keep hearing every time I turn around it's an accident with Tesla. I want to get a Tesla, LeVar. Every time I hear a nigga got into a malfunction accident.
And dude, let me tell you something about my Tesla. So maybe the beginning of the year, I want to say, was it January or something? Maybe January, bro. I came back from a show. It was cold outside. I'm driving my Tesla a couple days. And my Tesla's like, pull over. I'm like, what the fuck? I pulled over, that bitch just shut down. Like when the Tesla shut down, you like,
Mitch said that I heard that battery costs money.
Nigga, that bitch just closed. It just turns into a paperweight. So I'm like, oh fuck. So I was like, well, maybe it's my 12-volt battery. So I went, I left the car where it was at, got my truck, jumped it, it lit back up, still couldn't go nowhere. It was a battery malfunction coming up. So I'm like, oh, fuck. So I started using Gemini, and it was like, pretty much you're going to need a whole new battery pack.
That shit like 3,000 or 4,000, ain't it?
Like, fuck no, that shit like 15, 16 grand. So I was like,
oh, yeah.
Fuck it, this bitch done brick. So I called this company, and the company was like, yeah, we can replace the total battery pack for $8,000. So I was like, cool. I had the record send the truck over there. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm just getting another Tesla. I'm not.
Yeah, for $8,000, you might as well put that down on the brand new junk.
I'm not.
Because your insurance is going to pay for it, right?
Fuck no.
Oh.
Your insurance don't pay for that. They don't pay to you. That's not a warranty. If you had a warranty, but that's not an accident.
Damn.
So I had the car sent over there, right? So I'm like, fuck. So I called this company that was gonna buy my shit off of me. They weren't gonna give me nothing but like $3-4 grand. So
could you imagine?
So I met the wrecker that was gonna buy my car. He had the check, and I was taking all my shit out of my car, my golf clubs, everything. And then I said, you know what? Let me just get in this bitch, see if it'll start up again. Nigga.
Start up.
That motherfucker, not only did it start up, I was like, hey, man, you can keep that check. This shit still work.
Fuck you in that check and pull it off.
I took my shit to the supercharger. Man, that motherfucker got back to running right. I think what it is, I do have a bad cell in that battery, but it's still running.
It's gonna be somebody out there who's selling batteries who going it's like, cause I got a homie who like used to work for Apple. So now he work on Apple phones and he charge 10% of what the fuck Apple charge, and he making a killing. He a mobile nigga. He come fix all iPhones and iPad. He done fix my iPhone screen 30 times. He fixed iPads. He fixed MacBooks, all that shit. Because he worked for Apple for like 3-4 years, and he know all that shit through and through. But he make a killing off that shit. Somebody will come along and know how to work on them Tesla batteries and know how to replace them batteries for half the price or a quarter the price, and they gonna fuck around. Tesla gonna be looking for them.
I
Cause
mean,
16,000? Are you crazy?
but no, they were gonna give me a refurbished one for like $8,000. But even when
But $8,000 is LeVar for a fucking battery. $8,000 is ridiculous. That is the car. $8,000 is a lot of money for a fucking battery. If you owned like a Honda Accord and a motherfucker told you in order to replace the, let's say, the engine or whatever, it's gonna be about 10,000. You're gonna say, I'm gonna go get me another car. You can have this truck. Or you can have this Honda. No, thank you. Like, the only thing about Tesla, like I said, is just the gas prices. When they get like, they're like, man, me and Mitch almost got into a fight. I'm playing, but he called me the other day. I said, man, this guy, I'm at the gas station, man, and I'm just dreading watching this motherfucker pump. And he said, yeah, man, I said, man, I know you chilling that Tesla. He said, yeah, I mean, it's going up a little bit, man. I had to pay like $10 to fill my shit up. I almost jumped to the phone on that nigga, LeVar. What he said, I said, you don't shut the fuck up about that $10. Come on, man, I had to pay $10 to fill my shit up.
But see, I'm looking at this now, and they starting to get places like EVs Republic, and they got battery replacement for like 4,500 to 7,500. So as we go into the future, pretty soon, nigga, you only gonna need about a stack 1,500 to replace your high.
But you know why? Because you'll lose business like that. Think about the average person who has a Tesla. Even if I'm making 6 figures a year, I'm making 120. I'm probably making 89, 92 after taxes. I don't have $18,000 between mortgage, my phone bill. I might have kids. They might be in school. The average person, LeVar, ain't got no $8,000, no $12,000 for no battery.
You right. They killing us, man.
Like that, the average person gonna get rid of that Tesla like how you was about to do and never buy another Tesla again.
Bro,
and tell everybody, hey, fuck them Teslas. My battery went on me. I had to pay $12,000. So that's going to deter me if I wanted to buy a Tesla. Say, oh hell no, because if at any point in time my battery can go out and I owe them nigga, they will hit me from the head for $10,000. Hell no. So they better change. If you don't change, society will change you. Take that much. You with all that goddamn money Elon got. How dare you, nigga? $12,000 to replace the battery.
But no, I think that number's gonna continue to decline.
Well, I'm glad you got yours because you almost get yours away for pennies on the dollar.
Who you tell?
That shit would have been worse than the Luka Doncic and Anthony Davis trade. $4,000, and he would have sure enough took that. He couldn't wait to give you that check. He was probably mad as a bitch when that bad boy started up.
Come on.
Oh man. But yeah, man, get back to your life, man. It's good talking to you, man.
Hey man, it's nothing but love, bro. We about to wrap this up, guys. This is the longest I've ever streamed. We right at 3 hours.
You still at Arlington in June?
Nigga, I gotta call this nigga now, man. I don't know. I gotta see how them tickets looking.
Yeah, Draft House.
Yeah, I gotta see, bro. I don't know.
All right, let me know, man. I hope everything go right in Arlington.
Have you been hearing anything about the Draft House? Has it been popping? What's going on?
I've seen a couple people perform there. I've gone by to see a couple people perform there. I from what I've heard, it's been doing pretty good since he took over.
Really?
Yeah, since Pete took over, and now he got it now. I heard it's been better. Yeah, I heard it's been better. So yeah. Ain't too many spots you can trust. And I think, and he a good dude too. Like shout out to Pete, Draft House. He a good dude.
Yeah, I gotta see, bro. Hey, they got me June 7th. But,
you still on the books? Like you still on the website? I ain't looked.
Yeah, I'm on the books. About to call his ass now to see how
you might have an upcharge in motherfucking tails ever since you did that. You started doing that Joe Jackson.
Did you say that Joe Jackson?
That Joe Jackson. I said, that motherfucker hit because there's a couple people in your comments. I ain't never seen your comments before. I said, boy.
Coleman Domingo showed me love.
I see.
Yeah, so.
It was a couple people in them comments that I was like, oh, yeah, when something hit. Because everybody, their mama was in them comments. Oh, man, this is hilarious. I said, That motherfucker, that jump did good.
That goddamn Coleman showed me love, man.
You didn't have Michael Trapson, that Michael Jackson impersonated in your comments.
Oh, really? Michael Trapson?
He was, yeah, here in your comments.
I wonder if he live in Atlanta. I had to do something with him.
It's either Atlanta or LA, but he is, if you do something with him, oh my God. Oh my God. You got to reach out. Now you got to reach out. Joe Jackson and Michael Trapson.
You know what I'm going to do one today? I'm going to do the one when Michael first got the nose job.
But I was about to say you should do that. If you can get in contact with Michael Trapson, I was going to say that's the one you should do.
I'm going to do that shit.
If you can get in contact with Michael Trapson and y'all can do something together. Because he do skits and you do him with the nose job coming in the house, man, that'd be fucking, Michael, get your, come here, Michael. Let me see you.
Oh, yeah. Hey, let me see. I'm going to follow him.
Did you see him in your comments?
No, I just followed him on here, so I just followed him because if he in Atlanta, we'd do something. This nigga, does he just wear a wig?
No. So that's not his real face. He got he puts the makeup on. He got a real face. Like he not one of them personalities who got surgery done. He got a normal face. He just does the makeup with the wig. But he's a regular dude because I've seen some videos of him where it's just him with his regular face and his haircut. So all that is just makeup and stuff. He ain't soul to soul like a lot of these little personalities. No offense. A lot of these niggas be getting real surgery done to look like Michael Jackson. Yeah. All of that is makeup.
Yeah, because he tall as shit.
He tall as shit. He like 6'4", 6'5". That nigga tall.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to work with him. I'll do that. Pull up that Joe Jackson on. Well, look, we got 2 more minutes to 3 hours. I'm gonna sit here until we hit 3 fucking hours on here. Shout out to everybody. I only got 1 person on Twitch that watches this shit.
Oh, you got to get your Twitch up. See, that's what you got to get up. You got to get that Twitch up too.
Twitch, Twitter, a lot of people on Twitter, a lot of people on YouTube.
Yeah, use that goddamn son of yours, man. Make his day help you get some of this money, man. I know he got a personality.
We got 61 people sitting in there watching us right now. Shout out to everybody. 61.
Hey, I know some niggas do full jumps and have 5 people watching.
We got
you ever see somebody go live on Instagram and you hop in the live and you see it's 3 other people live and you get out of there like, oh shit, let me get this. This too scarce. I got to get out of here. It's only 4 people. Like, yeah, I don't want to be part of this crowd. You almost feel like you out in the open when you go on somebody live and it's 3 people. You're like, oh shit, and they wave at you. Oh shit, they saw me. Let me get out of here.
Now, where you going today? You got something to do today?
Yeah, I'm ripping and running around. I might be having something out in Raleigh next week, but I'm just ripping and running around, checking on some business ventures. That's all. I just been ripping and running.
Well, cool, bro. We just made the 3 hours, guys. This is it. I'm out of here, man. Y'all holler, call me. Arlington Improv. I'll be there May 22nd to the 24th. Y'all pull up on me, man. I'm out. Appreciate you, Earl.
Man, gone.
All right, now.